And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Donte, in the building with you guys, man. Please comment, hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. Today I am celebrating my 32nd birthday today. Man, appreciate all the birthday wishes that got so far. Just doing a little football, NFL talk. You know, if anybody want to come on up, you know, just enjoying the day. Like it's a normal day. So, what's good? Sweetheart is in the chat. Naturals in the chat. Cousin Payne in the chat. CG is in the chat. Shout out to everybody, man. Raider Nightmare in the chat. AKA Cortez in the building. He said, "Welcome to the 32 Club, man. Welcome, man. Appreciate you, man." Also, shout out to the Spotlight Sports Network as well. I'm not gonna be on here long. Probably do another stream later tonight. Probably the Astros and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm gonna be chilling with some family, man. I'm gonna be chilling with family members and stuff like that. But just treat every day like it's a normal day. What's good, Gridiron Yugi? What's up? Just treat every day like it's a normal day. That's all. Yes, I'm happy to see 32, but just treating every day like it's still normal. Like it's a normal stream day. What's good, Lindy? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? But I say, man, 32 years in the world is a long time, man. And I'm just happy to see this age. Everybody don't see that a lot of young people die at this type of age. Not meaning to bring the death up into it. But man, I just appreciate and thank God that I'm here and I'm seeing this age. He said on the road, got wife driving. Hey man, anytime, like I say, man, if you here, bro. That's all I care about. ECG, man. Big shout out to my guy ECG, man. Like I said, man, dude's been a great friend. Not only a friend, you to my far as podcasting, but been a great guy off a podcast, man. Really touched me a lot last night when we was playing, like he was playing like Madden, and like I saw my name up there. Happy birthday, Coach Donte. That mean a lot. Shout out to all the birthday wishes that I got so far. It's been a lot of them, man, on Twitter and stuff. Victory and Key's been sharing it out a lot today, and they just been showing the mad love. And ECG, also, named me one of the most underrated YouTubers on the Twitter platform. So I really appreciate them. And stuff like that. I have a lot of tireless nights and sleepless nights doing some research and stuff like that on sports and in general, look and see what's new out there, especially in college. College is coming back. So again, man, I just I just try to put the best content I can out there. What's up, Mitch? I'm just trying to put the best content I can out there. So like I say, a lot of people call me a GOAT. I don't consider myself as that, but like I say, I just appreciate it because there's a lot of people out here that's better YouTubers, way better than me. And like, I got that gene in me. I got that, and I want to work. I want to be better at what I do. I want to be great at something. I don't want to be good. I don't settle for nothing less. I settle for greatness, not just being good, not just being very good. I settle for great. I settle for greatness all the time, and that's what I want to be. I want to be great. I want to be great in every content thing I do. So that's why I covered all. What's good, Nikki Skeets? What's good? You said welcome to the 32 Club. Yeah, man, we just hitting our prime, man. We just hitting our prime, bro. Just hitting it. All right, cool. Oh, trust me, man. I'm gonna have a great, awesome day. Also, always, man. Always have a great day. I have a great day every day. Anytime I can jump on, and talk some sports, talk some ball, any type with anybody, with people, that know the game. Hey, that's what I care about that, man. Mason, what's good, man? How you doing? Keep grinding, man. I don't gotta tell me to keep grinding. I know I'm a grind. I'm a workhorse, man. But thank you so much, man. Like I say, know the definition of that grind. Grind is hard, man. Grind is hard. grinding. Y'all think it's easy. It's not easy to out here, man. Be out here and grinding, bro. Like I said, I don't even promote myself, bro. I don't even really. I don't promote myself, and like I say, that's the goodest thing about it, man. I keep myself on a low profile. I keep myself on a low profile. You know, I don't promote myself at all. I just love to keep myself on a low profile. That's just me. That's just me. And have a great day. Trust me, I'm gonna have a great day. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me, I am. I have great days every single day. No. And like I say, man, just I say congratulations to the Miami Heat from going to from the game 6 win last night in Boston. Miami done a great job last night. They came out, played some good basketball, you know, outplayed the Boston Celtics, made shots. Jimmy Butler's that dog. Oh, you say I'm telling you, we're going to even higher. Hey man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that so much, ECG. I appreciate that, man. Like again, man. Hey man, I just do whatever it takes, man. No, regardless, man. Regardless on, you know, how many people I have, you know, a part of the stream and stuff like that. You know, I just love what I do. I just love what I do best, and that's just talking sports. You know, talking sports, and you know, just trying to be knowledgeable. You know, to a lot of these people out here. You know, just letting people know we out here. Just letting people know can. Hey, don't drop no false content. We will let you know about it. Don't drop false content. Why sometimes I post on Instagram and post on Facebook, or and I just post on Twitter. Don't drop no false knowledge. Don't drop no false knowledge, man. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do it, man. A lot of people say, you know, hey, Lamar Jackson can't throw. That's a lie. Shut up. That's a lie. Don't say the man can't throw. Don't say the man can't throw. Shut up. Uh Prince was good, man. Happy birthday, man. Thank you so much. You said, Coach, if your Rockets wouldn't mind trading us Christian Wood, that would be great. Hey, you can have them. If it's a deal that we like, you can have them. You can have them. We ain't in no playoff contention anymore like that. We'll take another couple. It'll be a couple more years before the Rockets even, you know, be in the conversation again for a playoff, even a playoff spot. You can have them. You can have them. We'll be glad to come off of them. If it's the right deal, I believe the Rockets will make that deal, make the move. If it's the right move, I believe the Rockets will make it. We got Sengun, but I haven't heard nothing about Christian Wood though in a while, of them trading Christian Wood or doing none of it. I haven't heard anything about it too much. I haven't heard too much about it. I really have not heard too much about it. And I'm not. It's the right move. If it's the right move, we definitely come up off of in the Rock. But will the Rockets trade Christian Wood in a division? That's something to be seen. That's something to be seen. That's something to be with. Will they trade him in the division? Hey, I don't know where they trade him within the division. I really don't know if they would do that or not. If you're gonna trade someone, you trade someone out of the division. You trade someone to the Eastern Conference if you're gonna do that. If you don't trade someone, you trade somebody out of the east to the east out of the conference. Or you trade them to the Eastern Conference. You trade them to the Eastern Conference. That's just what you do. You do that. Trade them out of the conference. If you don't make a trade, especially if it's a star player, if it's a star player, that's just a narrative. You just trade them out of the conference. That's just how you do it. So shout out to everybody that's coming through, man. I'll say, man, just appreciate the people that's just coming through, man. Y'all ain't got to do this. I know it's 11. My time is 11:46. Some people time is 12 o'clock, but I might not be doing nothing later. So I just take this time, to give y'all a thank you. Or if y'all want to hop in, talk some football, basketball. The link is in Twitter or in the group chats or on the Spotlight Sports Network. I'm not posting it on. I'm not typing. I don't think I'm doing it on. I'm on, like, if a few people on Instagram ask me for the link, I send it to them. I'll send it to them to their private message, but I'm not posting the link in the Twitter in the Instagram stuff or Facebook. I'm not doing all that. Don't come up here and talk ball. We're gonna talk knowledge. We ain't gonna talk no nonsense. We're not gonna talk no nonsense. We're not gonna do all that. You definitely not gonna do that. You said talking football right now. Yeah, man. Last time there's a question to ask. I'll talk. Yeah, but last time I did send a link on Twitter and stuff like that, and all that. I still and on on the Facebook, my Facebook network group chat and stuff like that. I did send it on my Twitter page and stuff like that. So it is right there. I ain't putting a link in the chat. I'm not putting a link in chat. I'm not putting a link in the chat. Yeah, I don't want everybody to just come on up. So I want the link. It's on Twitter. Happy birthday, G. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Gino. He said no nonsense. Yeah, no nonsense, bro. I mean, if you can't hop in, it's fine, bro. Like I said, I ain't, I just appreciate the birthday wish, bro. Even more, bro. If you can't hop in, don't worry about it, man. Don't be in no rush. I just appreciate the birthday wishes. That's all I care about, man. If you can't hop in and talk, I appreciate the birthday wishes that I'm always getting, man. I'm not really tripping, man. I just appreciate the birthday wish. Even more. Appreciate it, Perez, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. How the Oakland A's doing over there, man? How the A's doing over there, man? Did they win last night? I thought they were winning last night. Hold on, let me see. Last time I checked, they were winning 5-2. Then I think it was tied up the last time I checked. Let me see. Did they win last night? They win yesterday. They win yesterday. They was up 5. No, they was up 5-2. Then when I looked, last time I looked, it was 5-5. Said, what is that link? Yeah, man, I bet my bad, y'all. I was in the living room when it froze up, so I'm back. Was NY Beast 30, what's good, man? NY Beast 30, how you doing, bro? He said, shitty Wi-Fi. Hey, it is what it is. Said go Yankees. Yeah, they playing some good baseball. Perez says trying to stay alive, trying to stay alive. No, we lost the Rangers to the Rangers. The night before last night, y'all beat the Mariners. Yo, the Mariners beat us last night. Justin Verlander finally got smacked around last night. He finally got smacked around last night. Yo, say relax, chill, enjoying a Saturday. I'm doing my first live stream after the year I'm with. All right, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna support you, man. Be chilling, be supporting you, my guy. Real talk, I'm be supporting you. And just shout out to everybody that's supporting, man. Shout out to you guys. Say happy birthday. Appreciate it, Taj. Appreciate it, man. If you want to come up and talk football, man, you definitely could. The link is in the Twitter thing. But shout out to you, man, for the birthday wish, man. Appreciate you, man. Real talk, man. Appreciate you for coming up, man. I mean, coming through and chilling with me, man. Hanging out with you. Uh, Now again, everybody going crazy about the power rankings. Jalen Hurts was number 25. He was the guys that was in front of him was Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is in front of him. Trevor Lawrence, I think, is in front of him. I think I just saw the list right here. I just saw the list. I just saw the list right here. You got Mitchell Trubisky at number 27. You got Trubisky at number 27, I believe. You got Mitchell Trubisky at 27, I believe. You got Jalen Hurts at 25. He got Trevor. I know he got Zach Wilson. I think he got Zach Wilson in front of him. Yeah, Zach Wilson in front of him. Yeah, so these are the quarterbacks that I think he have right here. These are the quarterbacks. He have Drew Lock at number 40, Kenny Pickett at 39. He have Teddy Bridgewater backup quarterback at 30. At 38, you have Gardner Minshew at 37, Tyrod Taylor at 35, 36. Davis Mills is at Davis Mills is at 35. Not mad at that. Tyler Huntley is at 34. Geno Smith is at 33. Sam Donald's at 32. Sam Donald should be 40, but I understand that though. Uh, you got Trey Lance over Jared Goff, a guy who has not played. Well, he played by 6 games this year, but I don't think he's better than Jared Goff, not just yet. I think he's just banking on this potential. Well, he's ahead of Jared Goff. Jared Goff is ahead of him. But yeah. I don't think Trey Lance should be better than Davis Mills, not right now. Not right now. I think he may be better than him longevity wise through the future. I think Trey Lance will be probably the better player, end up the better player over Davis Mills. But I really don't think I really don't think Trey Lance should be over Davis Mills at this point. At this point I don't think he should be over him at this point. Tua, Marcus Mariota. I see why that Marcus Mariota longevity. Mitchell Trubisky, Trubisky. Let's see. I don't think he should be over Jared Goff. I think Jared Goff should be over Trubisky, to be honest with you. But like I say, happy birthday, my guy. I've been working, so I haven't. Nah, you good, man. You good, bro. Like I say, it's always like I say, opinion. Like I say, it's we always gonna have different opinions, man. Like I say, it's sometimes you see differently. Sometimes sometimes you see different. Sometimes I see different. Mitchell Trubisky, we got Jared Goff over Mitchell Trubisky. I think Jared Goff should be over him. He had a very good season last year. I mean, Jameis Winston, before he tore his ACL up, he was good. But like I say, he tore his ACL up. So now this is the fun part. I said, enjoy it. Fuck it. Hot out here. I'm going to definitely enjoy it, man. Definitely enjoy it. You got Jalen Hurts. Now at 25, you got Trevor Lawrence over him. You got Fields. You got Zach Wilson. You got Daniel Jones. And I think Jalen Hurts should be over all of those guys right there at the top. You put Trevor Lawrence over Jalen Hurts, and look at the year Trevor Lawrence had. You put a first year rookie, literally a rookie quarterback over Jalen Hurts, and Trevor Lawrence stunk so bad. Then you put Fields over him. Then they put Zach Wilson. All of them quarterbacks really stunk last year. So I think Hurts should have actually been over them, but they got him behind. They got him really behind them. Daniel Jones, longevity, but I think Daniel Jones not. Well, like I said, I got to see Daniel Jones healthy. I got to see him healthy. He looked promising. It was times that he played better than Jalen Hurts last year. It was really actually times that he played better than Jalen Hurts last year. Just he got hurt. He had the neck injury. We never know. We do not never know that. So again, a lot of people say Jalen Hurts should be in the top 15. I don't know the top 15 quarterbacks that Chris Sims put out, so I can't answer that. Really cannot answer that. But a lot of people saying Jalen Hurts is pretty low. So I think he should be over. I think he should be over Daniel Jones. Then I definitely think he should be over them. I gotta see who's just in the top 15. That's all. What's good? Keldon Roberts, what's good, man? You said I've been working for so long. Man, you good, bro. You good, man. You good. Trust me, man. I know everybody can't be here every day. I know everybody can't make it to every stream. I know everybody doing stuff. Trust me, man. As long as you here, that's all that matters to me. As long as you here, as long as you in the building, that's all that matters to me. As long as you get I got birthday wishes. That's all that matters to me. I don't care. It's all that matters to me. Long as you here at some point. I can't expect everybody to show up every single day. And that's one thing I don't really expect. But long as you here, I'm fine with it. Long as you here, I'm fine with it. Showing that love and that support, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like I say, you said thunderstorm in the South Bronx. Like I say, man, shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now, man. Real talk, man. Really shout out to everybody. Shout out to the 5 people that's in the chat. Shout out to the mad love I've been getting lately. A lot, man. I say everybody, like I say, on Twitter showing that mad love to me and stuff like that. Say so at the Braves face said y'all gotta get your pitcher defense together, Braves. Uh the defending champs need to play like it. Hey, is it that championship hangover? Is that championship hangover? Ah, there go somebody, man. I want to bring up somebody, a friend, a CEO of the Spotlight Sports Network, also who's a part of me, who stood up for me a lot and had to say so of me, kind of being an executive of the network as well, but always covered for me, always, she's one of the hardest work. She's probably the hardest working besides me. She's probably the hardest working lady in the Spotlight Sports Network, do thumbnails for everybody. She's just an all-around great person, you know, like I say, time you ask for a thumbnail, she do it. Depends on who if she know you or not, she real cool or not. She's an Eagle content creator, a Phillies content creator, even though they not doing so goddamn good. Flyers, they probably never be wild for they be good, but Sixers, she's everything, man. If y'all don't got her subbed up right now, y'all need to go ahead and do it. She definitely deserves a lot of subscribers and stuff like that, more than she got. Her hardest working she do, but like I say, everybody works, so everybody don't got the consistency like that. So I want y'all to meet Key in the building, man. How you doing, Key?
Yo. What's going on, Coach?
What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to you for coming up with me, coming up with me. So again, shout out to the love on Twitter that you and Vic showed, for us towards me and stuff like that. It mean a lot to me.
No, you already know what it is, man. Happy
Now,
birthday to you. Shoot, I remember when I was 32.
uh, yeah, if y'all ain't subbed up to Key, man, y'all need to go ahead and sub up to her, man. She definitely deserves more, man. But everybody work though. Everybody works, so you can't be that much consistent. Everybody works, so you got to get the money. You got to pay the bill. So, hey, like I
Look,
said,
man, I'll be trying now. I'll be trying.
yeah, you definitely do. But it's also hard. If the Phillies and Flyers not goddamn winning, it's also hard too.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
It's also hard. It's also hard to even watch it. How many runs did Zach Eflin give up last night? How many runs did he totally give up?
Honestly, Donte, I couldn't tell you because you know why I wasn't watching it. So I don't know. I honestly do not know.
You trying to be another coach? You trying to be another coach spotlight?
I was more watching I was watching hockey and football and basketball last night. So I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know.
You try to be like coach, not trying to watch them and hoping they win by not trying to watch them.
Well, either way they still screw us. So watch or don't watch it.
He said I'm 35. NYB said I'm 30. I'm 35. I'm 35. But 32 feels like, hey man, I'm just hitting my prime age, man. I'm just hitting my prime age, man.
What's going on, Beast? What's going on, man? What's going on?
What's going on, man? What's going on, Beast? I say, are you surprised that they put Jalen Hurts down least under Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson? Are you actually surprised that they did that?
I'm not surprised, but I can't say that we just Jalen Hurts just got to prove himself this year. This is his second year. under Sirianni, the second full year under him. I mean, we just gotta, we just gotta go out there and execute. That's all.
Yep. Appreciate it, AK. Shout out to my boy AK. Thank you so much. Burn, what's up, my boy? Burn, what's good? That's my guy right there. Burn, that's my guy right there, man. Shout out to my boy Burn, man. Boy, been around me about like 4 years, man. Still around me, man. Yeah, man. Like I say again, Jalen Hurts got to just go out there and ball out. Even though I don't think all of them guys should really be up there, and them first year guys that struggle. So again, man, it was times last year that Daniel Jones did play better than Hurts during the season. That was at the beginning though.
Yeah,
Before Daniel Jones got hurt. Really wanted to see that go forward to actually see, but I definitely think he should be over Trevor Lawrence, and definitely think he should be over Trevor Lawrence and all of them guys. Zach Wilson, I think Justin Field, I think he definitely think he should be over them. But I don't know the top 15 to 20 through 15. I don't know that yet, so I can't judge him how far he should be up.
well,
I can't judge on that, huh?
top. I'll put him in the top 20 if need be. We say he's number 20, but
Yeah,
put
I think he can be number 20, at least 20. 20 is his limit.
right.
20 is least his limit, but saying top 15, I gotta see who else up there. I just actually gotta see it. Because most guys got him by longevity. Most guys just really got him by longevity, pretty much. Like longevity. Like I can't like Jalen Hurts only been started for 1 year actually in a year and a half. So I can't put him up there like with the people that's already been playing and already like had the success. So most people you got in the top 15 that these are people that have been in the league long, that has done a lot in the league. So I can't put him in front of those guys. I can't really put him in front of those guys. But definitely he's better than Trevor Lawrence right now, Zach Wilson and Justin Fields. He's definitely better than them right now. But probably you can make a case for Daniel Jones. You could definitely make a case for Daniel Jones, but yeah, other guys like that, even when you want to put them over Carson Wentz or Ryan Tannehill, I just can't put them over them because they had more success in the league than he did. They had more success in the league that he did. So yeah.
Exactly, Burn. Like Hurts made it to the playoffs, and he's below them. The rookie,
Yep.
that's crazy.
I mean, they stunk. They stunk. If it's anything, Davis Mills should be over both of them. Over all them, he had a better year than they did.
That's a fact.
If it's anything, Davis Mills should be over both of them. Should be over all of them. He had a better year for right now. Not saying he's gonna have a better career than all of them. Not saying that. But far as this year, he should be jumping them. They had a better year. They banking on the upside though. They just banking on the upside. That's all they doing. That's
right.
all they come into. They just bank on the upside of people. That's all. They don't just bank on what going into this coming year how they play. They just bank on basically upside. They banking on the upside.
Yep.
Well, Florida boy, you doing anything today, Key? You doing something today?
No, I got a bunch of running around to do.
Oh my goodness.
With the kids, boy,
Mm-hmm.
can you take me somewhere? Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Now I gotta go to the park. Oh, duties are never done.
And boy Jalen got up here with Coach Spotlight and say y'all Jalen crazy for that, man. That's my boy. I expect him for that coming up here.
He was strong about his opinion. He was like, and I stand by it.
Yeah, hey, ain't nothing wrong with me. Nobody can make you change it. Stand by it. Hey, we can just everybody can agree and say and let you know why they disagree, but hey, that don't mean you have to change it.
All
now,
right.
some people may see it. Some people may see it though. Some people may see it and say, "Yo, you're right."
Look, Coach, you getting $2 hollers.
Appreciate it, Daniel. Appreciate it, Rams fan, Rams official. I'm gonna call you Rams official. I'm gonna call you Rams official. I'm gonna call y'all. I'm gonna call you Rams official.
They had 2 NFL teams. Why not? I mean,
someone tell me you can't have. Man, you can. You really can. Like I say, I'm an Eagles supporter. But I do Houston content. That's what I do. Like Houston content. That's just I do Houston content. But I do support the Eagles. I do support the Eagles. I just don't drop the content. I just don't drop the content. My sports page is strictly Houston. Houston is my main thing. But I do support the Eagles a lot. I used to be a Rams fan, to be honest with you. I used to be around before the Texans came back in 2002. Before they came back in 2002, I used to be a Rams fan. I used to be a Rams fan.
Burn, who's your NFC East team? I mean NFC East. NFC.
Ah, shit. It may be someone in the NFC East.
I look. That's my division. I still call it the NFC least. I don't care because
uh, boy, Daniel said, "What's up, NY Beast? Was good, was good." Dave, shout out to you for the $2 dono, man. They gonna be up here too long, man. Just giving a little hour or two, man. I got stuff to do with my
oh,
family
you
today.
like the Niners? Okay,
That's
okay.
not bad. That's not bad. Well, they not a championship team. You ain't on a bandwagon, so hey, that's good.
That's true. That's true.
They not a champ. They almost did, but they I'll say again. I'll say, Burn hate. He don't like them bandwagons. He can tell who a bandwagon or not. He don't like the band. He don't like if you're a bandwagon fan, he'll let you know about it. He'll definitely let you know about it. But yeah, man, I say I may do some Astros baseball tonight, but again, I'm not for
Robert
sure.
to the SFL,
Yeah, that's tomorrow, ain't it? That's tomorrow, y'all.
or is it today?
No, it's tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. I believe.
Let me look again because I could have
Yeah.
sworn.
Is it? Hold on. Let me see. Is it today?
I could have sworn it said today.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me check. Let me go back and check. I'm gonna still do it though. If it's today, even if
I know
it's
it's tomorrow.
yeah, it's tomorrow.
Okay,
Tomorrow, I think at what?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, the Eastern Conference Finals is at by like 8:30, by like 7:30 my time.
Something like that.
Yeah, but I'm still doing SFL with Robert though. So yeah. Yeah, so y'all stay tuned. I may do Astros baseball tonight, but we'll see. Because I'm be barbecuing today.
Oh, see, I gotta come visit this
Yeah.
barbecue.
Yo, barbecuing and having the little famous rice you said I'm them Astros go Yankees. You say you what?
He allergic to the Astros.
Say go yeah. Why you say you're allergic to the Astros? Because we beat y'all a lot. When it matters the most, actually, when it matters the most, we beat y'all a lot, right? Are you gonna say what I think you about to say? What I think you about to really say? Still not supporting the NBA after this season. Hey, can't get mad at the Warriors for what? The NBA allowed it. And then the talent just growing into guys that can shoot, They make you sick. What they make you sick for? What's the reason? Give me a reason what they make you sick for. What they make you sick for? What they make you sick for? To be honest, I don't like the Yankees at all. To be honest with you, be real with you, I don't even like them. I don't even respect them at all. I don't even respect them. But now I will admit they playing some good baseball. I will admit they may be the best team in baseball, but I don't like them. I don't have no respect for them. Just to let you know, I do not like them. I do not have respect for them. Do not like it. I'll tell you the reason why I don't like them and don't have respect for them. I'll tell you a reason why they don't. Why I don't. I mean, like I said again, they consistently say bring up the 2017 World Championship Series when the Astros cheated in 2017. But like, did the Astros cheated? Did the Astros cheat?
Not trash can Altuve ripped jersey.
I'm gonna just say this. Guess and you answer this question, NYBs. Did the Astros cheat in 2015 when we knocked y'all ass out the wild card and when Dallas Keuchel down and pitched a no hitter on y'all? But they blamed the Astros for 12 years of the Yankees not being successful. So did we cheat when we whooped y'all ass in the 2015 wild card series to play the Kansas City Royals? Can you answer that? Would you mind answering that question? But like I said again, you can bring up all of that you want to. All of that you want to. But did we cheat 2015? Did we cheat 2015? I know you're gonna try to say yes, you probably did. When Dallas Keuchel beat y'all. I know everybody just keep. I know that's what I'm saying. Don't nobody know that the Red Sox cheated. They don't bring it up. They bring up the recent when the Astros did it. But guess what? The Red Sox cheated in the same year that they won their World Series. The Red Sox cheated. They bring that, but they bring up the Astros though. Appreciate it, Chad. And see
But
what I had.
let me
Go
go
ahead.
ahead and start my dang on day.
Okay.
But I'll be in the chat or I always talk to you.
I appreciate it just for coming up. Appreciate it just for coming up.
No problem.
Yep. Well, like I say, did the Astros cheat in 2015? You said so. I get your point too, Donte. Nah, I'm the people gonna get I'm gonna get my point out because when people say the that's all really people gonna say the Astros cheated in 2017, but nobody bring up the Boston Red Sox when they did the cheating. But I'm just saying, go back a couple of years back before 2017, did the Astros whoop them in 2015? Did the Astros do it in 2015? Astros did it in 2019. Astros kicked their ass in 2019. They kicked their ass in 2020. They kicked their ass in 2020. But you want to bring up the 2017 World Series. And then the bats also went cold. Your bats, you remember those big bats, Aaron Judge and all of those guys? The bats went cold too for the Yankees. So again, like I say again, I mean, you can bring up the Houston Astros cheating in 2017, but that's what I'm saying. What about 2015 when we beat the New York Yankees? What about 2019? What about 2020? You can hate Jose Altuve, but he'll always stick a knife in your back when it matters the most. How about Boston? Boston knew that last year when Altuve hit that home run over the Green Monster, and sent us to the World Series. How about that? The only 2 years we didn't go to the World Series was against the Tampa Bay Rays and against when we lost to the Boston Red Sox. That was the only year we didn't get to the World Series. What's good, Jeff? Shout out to my boy Jeff, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to my brother Jeff, man. Thank you, Arku. Let him know, Arku. Shout out to Arku. Let him know Altuve is a fucking stud in the league, bro. So you can put them wires and stuff. You can keep saying that. But y'all gonna, like I say, the Astros are a fucking great team. And much as everybody want to hate them, and much as say you want to bring up 2017, we don't, like I said, the Astros don't care if you don't respect them. They don't just keep putting a knife down your back. Astros don't care if you beat them in the regular season. Beat them when it matters the most. Beat them when it matters. Beat them when it matters the most. So you can keep saying trash cans, cheating and stuff. You can keep saying all that, but beat them when it matters the most. Beat the Astros when it matters the most. Beat them when it matters the most. Like I said, that's all. Like I said again, that's all you can say. You don't gotta like the Astros, but as long as if you respect them, that's good enough for me. But you ain't even gotta respect them because the Astros, guess what? They're gonna beat it into you. They're gonna beat the respect right into you. So hey, you got to. Not saying it just to make you respect them, but again, let's stop making excuses and quit bringing up the World Series, the 2017 year when Boston tampered and cheated too as well. And I know a Boston fan that did. I know a Boston fan that came out and said they literally cheated. I know a Boston fan that really said that, and he know it. So like I said, you can dislike the Astros, but I don't think they really care, and I don't care. Because they're going to continue to be the best in the division, and they're going to continue to get back to where they at. That's just all it is. They're going to continue to get back where they at. That's just all it is. You ain't gonna like them, but they don't beat it up in you. Yankees is off to a good start. I'm not gonna lie. They may be the best team in baseball right now. They may be better than the Astros right now at this point, but beat them when it matters the most. I can take y'all back. Like y'all remember the COVID year? Y'all remember the very COVID year? The Astros had their worst season in the COVID year. I think the Astros, I think it was a playoff format, some type of playoff format, but it was the COVID year. And you remember, you remember that Astros were 33-37 in the playoffs with a losing record. The COVID year, that was the worst year. That was the worst year of the Astros, that playoff team. And the Astros, Minnesota that year was the best team in baseball. They was the best home team in baseball. They was the best American League team that year. Y'all know what the Astros went in there and did? They beat the hell out of them. I think they swept them at that. They swept them at that. A 37 and 30, 30, a 37, a 37, a 33 and 37 team with a losing record swept the goddamn Minnesota Twins. You know the next team they played? You know the next team they played? The team that was 12-4 against the Astros the whole year. The Oakland A's. They were 12-4 in the regular season versus the Astros. Remind me, they were 12-4. They played at Dodger Stadium. You know what the Astros did? The Astros dog walked them. And got back to the AL Championship Series. The Astros played the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays was up 3-0. Yes, the Rays beat them, but the Rays was up 3-0. You know, the Astros damn near came back from 3-0 and won the series, and damn near played the Dodgers again in a rematch for the World Series. You want to tell me that ain't good enough to draw the respect? That ain't good enough to say, hey, this team is legit. What's good? What's good? Go. What's good? Go. What's good? Go get it. What's good? What's good, King Order? Yep, I remember that. People were saying the Astros wouldn't be the same again after the cheating scandal. Guess what? They got back to the World Series 3 times out of 4. 3 times out of the last 5 years, they've been back in the same position. And then the very next year after we lost the World Series, we won the World Series. Guess what? We played Boston, but I mean, Jose Altuve was hurt, and a lot of guys was hurt. But Boston was the better team that year. I give Boston them props. That was the year that Boston cheated at that. But I still give Boston they props. I don't make no excuses because if you're injured and you're playing, hey, that's just what it is. You're injured, you're playing, you're out there. There's no excuses if you're playing. Yes, and the Braves did beat us. The Braves, like I say, was the better team than the Astros that year. Now, granted, that Lance McCullers was out that series, but no excuses. Hey, he was out. Injuries happens every day in any type of sport. I'm not going to blame injuries. If you're out there on the field playing through an injury, then you're good enough to go. You shouldn't. If you know you're injured, you shouldn't be out there. If you know you're hurt, you shouldn't be out there. But if you're out there on the field playing, I'm not going to make excuses. And I'm not going to make excuses because Lance McCullers wasn't there against the Braves. Braves was just better than we are that year. You just got to give them credit. You just got to give them credit. They got hot. What's up, Raphael? What's good? Salute to you, Raphael. Just got to give them some credit, man. You just definitely got to give them credit for how they played and how well they competed out there. Just got to give them some credit. I say I don't make no excuses for no hurt team. If you're out there and you're playing, hey, that's good enough. I say Astros got them a chip. So one thing, you ain't taking that away. You ain't taking that banner away from them. And you're not taking that ring. Guess what? Because the Astros going to forever be 2017 World Series champions. But if anybody like it or not, and want to say cheap straws or trash cans, whatever, you gonna sit up there and look at that banner every time you come to Minute Maid Park. You gonna sit up there and look at it. Bet you gonna sit up there and look at it. You definitely gonna sit up there and look at it. Even though if you don't think the Astros the World Series champs, you don't think so. But hey, you may not think so, but hey, they were still able to get back. Astros been the most consistent team in the American League ever since, they Ever since they kind of been to the World Series, they've been the most consistent team of getting back in the spot they've been at. So again, man, hey, I'm blessed to see that 2017 championship squad. And to able to lose George Springer and Carlos Correa and still be very good and still be good and still be on the verge of making another playoffs, hey, shout out to Diego. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Diego, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Trying to look at some of these standings. You said, I don't know, they paid Olsen. So right now, and as good as the Angels played, the Astros still in first place by 2.5 games. As good as the Angels played. Because you know what? The Astros had a tough first part of the schedule. The Angels had the easiest. Appreciate it, boy. The Astros had the easiest. Had the toughest in the first half. The first part. The Angels had the easiest. And the Astros still in first place. Now the Astros schedule lighten up a little bit. Now I think the Angels schedule get harder. That's a chance for the Astros to put more and more cushion between them. Said, why are the Athletics so bad? I have no idea why they so bad. Got the Yankees up by 6.5 games over the Tampa Bay Rays right now. You got the Twins up by 5 games. Got the Rangers 4.5 games back. Now, you got the Rangers. Yo, you from second place. Yo, they 8 games back from us. They about 7 games behind us, really. Y'all can beat the Angels. Y'all can beat the Angels, but y'all just can't beat us, cool. Y'all can beat the Angels, though. Y'all just can't beat us. Y'all did beat us twice, but hey, yeah. You got the Mets right now up by 7.5. The Mets are about 7.5 on the Braves. Mets are 30-17. The Braves are 22-24. The Phillies are a game back behind the Braves. Milwaukee Brewers is up 3.5 games. Milwaukee Brewers is up 3.5 games. They're up 3.5 games over Milwaukee. Over Milwaukee. And good as the Dodgers played, they only up 2 games over the Chargers. Not the Chargers. What the hell? The San Diego Padres. They only up 2 games. As good as they played, they only up 2 games. He says coming down to the Astros and Yankees. We'll find out, man. We'll find out. He said NL East suck. NL East suck. Hey, suck, man. Appreciate it, legendary. Appreciate it, man. He said Marcus Simeon's been better on base. Yup, not home runs. He said NL East suck. A bad division. Right now, it's a bad division. You ain't got nobody outside. You ain't got nobody outside of the Mets all alone in first place, actually. The Mets is all alone in first place right now. They're all alone in first place. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Mets are all alone in first place. They are all alone in first place, bro. They are by themselves. You said Padres, very good team this season, but they not built for the postseason, play the postseason, though. We'll find out. It's only one way we'll find out to see if they're going to be built for the postseason. You know, we can say all that, but hey, we'll find out. You know. Appreciate it, Damien. Happy birthday, man. I mean, thank you so much, bro. I said happy goddamn birthday to Damien. What the fuck? But shout out to Damien. Even though he speak the most blasphemous crap, but he's a great supporter, man. Shout out to Damien, man. Make sure y'all sub up to Damien channel. I didn't even know he had a channel, so I subbed up to it the other day. I didn't even know Damien had a damn channel. You know, he had a damn. I didn't even know he had a damn channel. To be honest, I didn't even know. Yep. But said the NL East is so damn garbage. Yo, the only team in there with a winning record right now is just the Mets. Now the AL East is pretty solid. What's good, silly? Appreciate it, man. Cole Calhoun has been better. Yeah, he's been hitting good. He broke out back the other night. Well, like I say again, I just give credit to Martin Perez. He just pitched better. He just pitched very good. He just pitched better than Christian Javier. Christian Javier, he just pitched better than Christian that day. That's the only pitcher in the range on the Rangers pitching style that's actually can beat us right now. That's the only pitcher right there that's probably probably could beat us at that point. I think what's that? The other dude beat us. But I'm talking about for us consistency. Martin Perez is the only pitcher we really have the problems with. It took almost a no hitter by Verlander just to beat them, just to beat the Rain, beat him. So, yep. The Twins are 5 games on the White Sox, but I'm not ruling out the White Sox. At all, White Sox at 500 right now, 22-22. You got the Cleveland Guardians at 18. Yeah, the AL East, the AL Central suck bad too. They suck bad too. They garbage too. AL West kind of garbage. What's good, halftime? What's good? You said Phillies need to beat the Mets. Yeah, they do need to beat the Mets, man. They do need to beat the Mets. They need to beat them. But it's hard to beat them with that pitching style being inconsistent. The Phillies pitching style too inconsistent. What's good, JC? Eagles Talk. What's good, man? What's up, my boy? What's good? Appreciate it, Silly, man. You know I'm gonna have an awesome day today. We got another guest in backstage that's coming up, talk some ball with me. Friend, a brother, pretty decent person. Got my boy, Money Mitch. How you doing?
Decent. Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you so much. Man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, just doing my own thing. AK and I got a couple things in the works as of right now. So, doing my own thing.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and man, you thought you could get away from me. You actually thought you could get away from me?
Nah, I ain't think you could. I'm shit. I ain't scared to run into you now. Shout out to my JC Eagles Talk with the $10 holler, man. That's my guy, JC Eagles Talk, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my brother JC Eagles Talk, man. Dude, man, we gotta get back together, JC, man. We definitely gotta get it back together. Like the old days, we used to get it together consistently. Definitely got to be able to get it up and running, man. Again, man, we definitely do. Just hit me up and let me know something.
Yeah, you and him were doing shows like every night.
Yeah, like I say, but like I say, I used to coach football too, though. I say I think I'm staying back a little bit, though. And then I got the network, so sometimes like basketball for the die down anyway, too, though.
Oh my God, that game last night, bro! Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
it was insane.
Yeah, it was insane. That was the only real decent game that played last night. Really, actually.
Yeah.
In a series, actually. Really.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of just seeing so many blowouts. It's just goddamn pitiful. It's just
pitiful. So am I, man. So am I. It's like,
I mean, like I heard your statement on your show, and I collaborated a little bit on it about the Jalen Hurts thing, and like I say again, I mean, Like, everybody, me, I don't really care about it either. Care about it really too much. Really care about it too much, man. But again, like, I don't. Again, Jalen Hurts got to prove himself on the field, but I really don't think Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence and all of those guys should definitely be over him. I don't understand how they make the move. If there's anything, you put Davis Mills over all three of those guys because he had a way better year than all three of them put together. Almost. So if there's anything, you put Davis Mills over him. But again, that's just people showing that upside. That's the upside shit that come. They just banking off their talent alone and stuff, not just last year.
Mm-hmm. And JC, Donte can tell you, I had the Heat going to the finals since week 1 of the season.
Yeah, I have
So
the Heat.
I'm sticking with the Heat.
I have the Heat in 7. I actually have the Heat in 7.
I did too.
I had the Heat in
You
7.
and I were the same.
Yeah. If Boston will win, I'm not gonna be mad. What's good, Fave? My motherfucking Fave in the building. What's good? What's good?
Did you talk to Bobby yet? I didn't talk to him yet.
No, I haven't talked to him. I'm gonna talk to him after the series. I'm gonna troll him after the series.
I want to, but it's just like
I'm gonna troll him after the series. So I'm gonna troll him after the series. What's good, Positive Philly? What's up, man? What's up? How you doing today?
What's good, Positive?
I'm getting today. I'm not gonna be on here long, but many people that come in, I might stay up and I'm just talking plain on football and basketball and shit like that. Just talking some stuff. I ain't gonna probably be available later today, but I'm just doing something before I get out.
Now I can't talk about the Phillies. I can't.
Hey, they suck. They suck too,
dude. They were up. They were down 7-0, hit 7-6, and they lost. Like
they were down 8-0 for within the blink of an eye. They were down 8-0.
Yeah.
Y'all can't win because the pitching is just too inconsistent.
It's the pitching. Yeah, it's basically everything.
You say your thoughts on the Lakers head coach? We got another friend coming in the building, and man, this guy's been putting me on the map all throughout the day. Like I say, even if it wasn't my birthday today, he still put me out there on the map. He still called me to go. He still think I'm underrated. He still think I'm all of that. But like I say, man, I just keep a humble attitude, and I don't even promote myself. They promote me because, like I say, again, we all promote each other because we all a family and we all see what each other are doing. And like I say, man, shout out to this brother, man. Been showing mad love today. Him and Key showing that mad love today. My boy, Vic 3, man. What's going on, my guy?
Hey, what's going on, my guy? Happy birthday. Let's start it off right. What's good, my guy?
Right, man. Let's start it out right, man. Thank y'all for coming up. I know it's early. I know it's early in the afternoon. I had the time mixed up I wasn't gonna do nothing. I knew I wasn't gonna do nothing tonight, but I had the time kind of mixed up, so I had switched the time because I was rushing. I was doing some stuff with my family down there getting they down there having a barbecue for me. So again, shout out to y'all, man, for coming in. You said my thoughts on the Lakers head coach. I don't know too much. I know he was a player in the league, played for Detroit. I say for the Lakers side, you need a coach that can handle LeBron. You need a coach that can come in and bring some stability to the team. You need a coach. You just basically need a coach that can handle a locker room, and that definitely can handle LeBron James and handle all of those personalities. Is Darvin Ham that? I'm not sure. I don't for his first year head coach, but we'll find out. The Lakers need a lot of instructions in that roster. But if you're gonna bring in a head coach, you got to bring in a guy that knows how to control that type of locker room and know how to control LeBron James. Not a guy that dropped 50, that LeBron James dropped 50 on him when he was with the Detroit Pistons. You're trying to tell LeBron what to do, and you're the one. LeBron just dropped 50 on you when you was playing with the Detroit Pistons. So you're bringing a guy in that's telling LeBron what to do, but LeBron drops 50 on him. But let's hope the Lakers respect him and stuff enough for him. But again, you need guys. You just need a coach now that knows how to discipline that locker room with all them bad personalities and now Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook, telling you he's not gonna he's not a bench player. You're going to him and you're telling him, hey, I think it's best for you to come off the bench and all of that. And he's saying, no, I'm not willing to come off the bench. I know I'm a starter. If you're a coach, you can't let a player tell you what he's not going to do, what he's not going to do. I'm not a bench. If you feel like he needs to be on the bench. If he's not agreeing with you to come on the bench, hey, I'm gonna tell him to sit his ass down. If you don't like it, go your ass home. That's just simple as that. You don't let a player tell you what he's not going to do. I don't give a damn if it's any sport, football, basketball. You can't let a player tell you what he ain't comfortable with, what he not going to do. That's just something that's not gonna happen with this team. So let's hope Darvin Ham be the right guy and stuff like that. Shout out to Damien with the $5 super chat right there. Damien sent that $5, and I guarantee you're gonna say something goddamn blasphemous. I guarantee you something damn blasphemous.
Yeah.
We got another guest. I got a question to ask you too, Vic, when my guests come in. But I got another guest, man, a great friend, a great guy, man. I don't know if it's the Jeremy that's from the Spotlight Sports Network, but I'm finna see. Shout out to Jeremy for coming through. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
What's good, bro? What's good?
That's good. Hey, so you comment about the Lakers coach. You know what you need for the Lakers coach? Somebody who can shut the fuck up and let LeBron do what he's gonna do, and that's exactly what they hired.
You said what? Shut the fuck up and let who?
And let LeBron do what he do.
Nah, man, just already ended already. Don't even get a coach. If the point is everyone has to listen to LeBron, just make him a player coach. If that's what you're about, then you know what I'm saying, call a spade a spade. Let him be the player coach, and that's what it's all about. David Blatt, great coach, had a great career before he went to the Cavaliers and had to deal with LeBron. After that, his career went to the garbage, all because one singular player wanted to do things the way he wanted to. That's not a good player to me. That's not being coachable. That's one of the things about the greatest players. They were coachable. Kobe, look at him and his relationship with Phil Jackson. Look at Mike, his relationship with Phil Jackson. Look at Dennis Rodman, how Phil had him going. You know what I mean? He knew what to do with his players. Again, if you're not coachable, I'm sorry. You can't have that GOAT status. LeBron James cannot be called the greatest player ever if he can't even handle being coached. Now, you're one of the most selfish players ever. I'll say that. That's something I can believe. You know what I mean? Like, with all the talent in the world that he has and all the accolades he's come up, still doesn't mean anything if, A, you're not out there being able to have a team, first of all, because we all know that LeBron can't have a team. He has to be a team that he creates. And he can't even have a coach. He can't even want to coach it because he needs to have a specific player that listens to the things that he wants to do. If it's that serious, then just making the player coach.
Mm-hmm. Like I say again, Vic touched on everything. Y'all just got to have a coach that coming down in that locker room and command that locker room. You got a lot of players with egos in that locker room that they don't like to be coached. Like Russell Westbrook. I mean, again, he said he wasn't going to come off the bench last year, and I'm pretty much sure Frank Vogel told him, "Hey, you got to come off the bench. You got to come off the bench, man. I think it's better like this." But Russell Westbrook fired back and say, "Hey, I'm not willing to come off the bench. I know what I am, and I'm not for to come off the bench. You can't let a player tell you what he's not going to do." And like LeBron James again, hey, Pat Riley wasn't having that bullshit. I don't give a damn. Pat Riley was having that crap. Not in no Miami. Spoelstra might got pushed around by LeBron a little bit, but you not going in no Miami handling no Pat Riley like that. Pat Riley gonna get your ass up out of there real quick, and LeBron knew that. LeBron knew he couldn't keep playing up that shit up in Miami. That's just not gonna happen. That goes for anybody. He don't care who you are. Pat Riley is one of the greatest executive and the coaches in basketball. You're not going up in there with that attitude. With Pat Riley up and down, you're definitely not doing that. Like if you coach in the NFL, Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick, they don't play that crap. You're not going up in that organization telling them what you're not gonna do or nothing like that. You're not doing that. Those coaches right there, you don't want to try. You don't want to try. But like I said again, I mean, it's LeBron James. He wants power. He's a powerless guy, and like Vic said. Michael Jordan with Phil Jackson. Hey, Phil Jackson, man, that guy, and Greg Popovich. Telling you, bro, you don't want to mess with those guys, man. You really don't want to mess with those guys. You don't want to mess with those guys at all. Those are the guys you don't want to get on their bad side about.
Right.
So, go ahead, man.
I said right. You're exactly right. Remember, I forget who this was. Maybe you do. Someone was saying that Greg Popovich wasn't the greatest coach ever. Like, do you know who that was? I'm drawing a blank.
It's arguable though. It's arguable. You got Red Auerbach out there.
Definitely arguable.
No, I
Yeah.
mean he doesn't. I think he said that he doesn't deserve to be in that conversation.
Oh, to not deserve, that's crazy. Like Pop
Yeah.
does deserve. Like that's one of those guys that are a leader of men. I mean, like he took Tim Duncan, David Robinson before him. You know what I mean? Like he took a team of guys who were just team players and
Yeah.
he made championships with that. Like he understood what the team concept was. He understood that everyone had to play their role. Look at Manu Ginobili. He could have been a starter for any team when he was coming up.
Mhm.
But he decided that, Manu was best coming off the bench. And that's why he was the sixth man. You know what I mean? Like he was that key figure in their team and he's coming off the bench. Like Pop knew how to put the guys in their place.
Yeah, definitely. And I always loved Popovich. I grew up watching this guy. I mean, he's one of the best coaches, in my opinion, if not that I was around for. I was
And
like,
look at the coaching tree. His coaching tree is ridiculous.
You got a coach
Yep.
that's in the Eastern Conference Finals right now that played for him and that was the assistant coach, Ime Udoka, that played that's in now for Boston right now. And he ain't like the Bill Belichick tree. Bill Belichick tree don't even succeed, but Greg Popovich tree, oh yeah, you coach for him and you sit behind him. Like James Borrego is doing a great job in Charlotte right now. He's doing all he could. Well, he was fired. I believe, but he done a great job in Charlotte. He led them to a play-in tournament game, and now you're gonna have Becky Hammond going to coach the I think Las Vegas Aces. I wouldn't be surprised if they'd be a part of the championship contender. And like I said again, I'm gonna elaborate one thing on what Vic said about Greg Popovich. If you can tell Tim Duncan don't come to a game to stay home, what does that tell you about a coach? If you can tell one of the greatest power forward to ever play the game, now you got a case for KG, Kevin Garnett. You have a case for that because I believe KG was the better player, was the better skilled player than he was. But Tim Duncan was around a great coach, and great group of guys. Now, Kevin Garnett
Not
is
only
the
that, and a great bench too.
best.
They had one of the greatest benches of all time, man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yep.
the San Antonio Spurs did not win their titles based upon 1 through 5. It was 6 through 10.
Yep.
And look at what he did with Kawhi Leonard.
Why.
I was just about to say
Yeah,
Kawhi.
look at what he did with Kawhi Leonard. Like, granted, Kawhi won that championship with Toronto, but that was freshly off of his last year with Pop. After that, what has Kawhi done? What has he done in LA? You thought his matchup with Paul George was going to be something. It was going to change the league. LA hasn't done anything. What are they, second round bounces for the past 2 years? So without Pop, like I said, you got that one championship for Kawhi, which looks great. He did own the Sixers that year. That bounce will always live in infamy. But other than that, Kawhi has been quiet.
He traveled on that, right? There's actually tape of him.
I can go over that play 1,000 times, but it is what it is. It counted. They beat us. They were the better team that day. I give the man the respect.
Yeah. And the funniest thing is, when Kawhi was there, he had Doc Rivers fired.
Look, here's my opinion about losing teams' fans. If you want to sit there and make an excuse for you losing an entire series on one play, you're a sorry ass fan. Like, period. End point blank, period. Like, you can't tell me that was the only opportunity to win the game or the series for that matter. Like, there's multiple aspects within a game that make that there's too many elements there for you to just blame it on one single solitary moment.
You're talking about the Kawhi Leonard shot?
I'm talking about any losing fans. Like right now with the Avalanche beating the Blues, all the Blues fans are crying that we hurt their goalie and that's the reason why they lost. No, it's not. Not at all. That was their goalie got hurt in game 2. We didn't end it till game 6. So that's just a sorry ass excuse from any fan. Period. You want to blame it on one single solitary moment.
Yep.
Well, tell that to Cowboys fans with the referee.
Yeah. Well, Cowboys fans will make 1,000,005 excuses, just like Niners fans will too.
Oh.
If you play football in your life in Little League football, Dak Prescott know how the hell you don't know that the referee got to spot the damn football. How do you not know that? But you try to set the ball up yourself. You know every play the referee got to touch the football, basketball, baseball. The referee got to touch it.
But that's the thing, Donte, is like great teams don't complain. They overcome. They overcome. You can bro, I can't tell you how many times the Avalanche got fist fucked by the refs last night, and we still won that game. We still won the game. It doesn't matter. Great teams overcome. You know how many referees probably had a vendetta against Tom Brady and wanted to make every call they could? That man still overcame it and shoved it up their ass. So 7 times, by the way. So,
Yep.
I mean, for anybody to blame it on officials or anything, great teams don't complain. They just overcome. Period.
I mean, again, Vic, what you think? I mean, I know a lot of people elaborate on it. I know, like I said, I looked at Mitch, he touched on it earlier, and I touched on it a few minutes ago. Like, again, the guy got to go out there and prove himself. But again, you got Zach Wilson, you got Trevor Lawrence and Daniel Jones over Jalen Hurts, which
Don't forget Justin Fields.
That's a lot. Justin Fields, which none of them really had a great year. None of them really had a great year at all. I think Davis Mills should be over Justin goddamn Fields and all them. Other than that, you put Davis Mills over them because he had a better year. What you think about that, Vic? About that part? Yo, Vic. Oh, Vic probably doing something. Oh,
yeah.
No, I'm here. What's good?
I said, what you thought about the Phil Simmons move? Like, if there's anything, Davis Mills should be over Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, and Justin Fields. If there's anything, he should be over there. He should be over all 3 of them because he did have a way better season than they did. That wasn't even close, but they stats are not even close. But what you think about, Jalen Hurts being under them, and not least at 20 at best for Jalen Hurts for me, at 20 at best for me.
Listen, I'm not trying to disrespect any quarterback. You know what I mean? Like Davis Mills, I think out of all the rookies last year, had a great year, especially when you compare him to what was going on that team, what he had going for him. He did a great job and was the best rookie out there. Now, in reference to the list and where Jalen Hurts falls, I was talking to East Coast about Donte before. Like, I don't respect the list because I know what the list is about. It's about getting attention, and getting people to talk about it. So I don't take his list seriously. But just to answer it, like, it's wild to think like how low and how little he sees of him. Because last year he went on TV and even, apologized for where he placed him last year. Said it was wild, like he had this take that, he wanted to apologize and see that Jalen Hurts is a great player. Then to fall back and then put him at 25. Like, we know what it is. You just want people to talk about it. You put it there because especially Philly fans are going to get upset about it, and they're going to retweet and do everything, and his name's going to be out there. So that's why I don't respect it. But for him to put it out there, if that's his serious take on it, listen, I understand when, you haven't played much, you're not really a good quarterback, and the only reason why you are where you are is because of your dad. You know what I mean? Like, I can see, how you can formulate that opinion. You might be spiteful for the good quarterbacks out there. But, it's a wild take. It's a very wild take. I think Jalen Hurts isn't a top 10 quarterback by any means right now, but I think he's in the middle of the pack. He's anywhere between that 15 to maybe 20.
Yep. Damien, give me a reason. Give me some reasons why Davis Mills was not good and why he was lucky. Give me a couple of reasons why.
You called it. He gave you $5 and he's going to say something idiotic.
I told him he was going to say something crazy and idiotic and stupid. I told you he was going to actually say something after he gave me the $5. I already knew what he was going to do it. Yeah. I already knew what he was going to do, but I want Damien. Like, see, that's the problem. Damien can say something, but when I backtrack and ask him a question, he won't say nothing at all. He won't really say nothing at all. Damien thinks everybody should be in the Hall of Fame because of championships, because they won championships. So when I asked him a question about Danny Green is a 3-time NBA champion, does Danny Green deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, Damien?
You forgot about Robert Horry?
Robert Horry got 7, but I don't think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
He's not.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
He's not going to be in the Hall of Fame.
He's a big shot, Rob. He makes big shots, but he's not a Hall of Famer. No. So Damien backtracked on my question. He said Davis Mills ain't good, but I asked him a question. He never tests. So I'm gonna ask you a question while you're in the chat. Danny Green has 3 NBA championships. Should he be in the Hall of Fame? Should he be actually in the Hall of Fame? What's good? What's good? Big Simple. What's good? What's Jeremy? What's your take on it, Jeremy?
Right.
What you call it? Jalen Hurts just being up under these rookie quarterbacks that wasn't good last year.
Look, man, I just got a question. Look, all these new people, not new people, but like all these, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, Gen Zers, whatever the fuck they are. Like, they need to get this whole microwave society mentality needs to get the hell out of football when it comes to quarterbacks.
Yes.
Okay? We need to stop having these expectations of, oh, we're gonna throw this guy in year one and he's gonna be, he's gonna be the next Tom Brady. No, that's not how football works. Like, watch Trey Lance be so good this year. And the reason why? He sat on the bench for like 3 years. That's going to be the reason why. He learned. He had the game come to him. Man, where do you think Kyle Shanahan got that mentality from? His father. Who got it from who? Bill Walsh. Of course, as always. Come on, man. All you microwave mentality people need to get the hell out of football and stop putting those expectations on your organizations and on your quarterbacks. It takes time. Unless you have a good quarterback and a good coach and a quarterback that fits your coaching system to a T and can bring out enormous talent, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for Jalen Hurts to develop. It's going to take a while for anybody. Malik Willis, like, if he ever does, I'm not so sure he's a great quarterback, but if they bench him for a couple of years, put a clipboard on him, let him get the reps he needs in practice, let him get behind a good quarterback who could show him really great fundamentals that is to his style, then he'll probably become a good quarterback. It just we need to stop having this whole microwave mentality. I would like to argue that you screw your team over even worse by having a microwave mentality towards your quarterback and towards your organization, because you put them in a position of immense pressure, and it's over in 2 years, and they throw them out and move on to the next one. It's like a 2 to 5 year gap that they spend on that quarterback. Throw them out, get the next one, and we can't. This needs to stop in football. It just needs to stop. It needs to stop from GMs. It needs to stop from coaches. It needs to stop from scouting staffs. It needs to stop. Period. All the way around. Fans need to stop pressuring their teams to move off a quarterback when he ain't doing good in year one. It's ridiculous.
I'm telling you right now, Vic, you can agree with me on this. Tell that to most Eagles fans on Twitter. So I mean, I'm getting tired of this. I am, but
with that, I think it's more when you see, like, right now, especially at this time of the year, there aren't no stories out. So a lot of times, reporters create things and they create controversies. And the sad thing about Eagles fans is they take some of that to heart. Like, I always say, like, Elliot Shore Parks, the biggest joke there is in reporting. He's constantly, doing those salacious stories just to get attention. And people, like I said, people really take that stuff to heart. And you have, like he was saying, that microwave mentality when it comes to your quarterback. They see quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, who, for the most part, I don't want to say like are unicorns, but they were in the right circumstance, right situation. You mean for them to succeed, and they see that, like a Joe Burrow, and they think, well, 2 years, that's all you need, or 1 year. When he comes in, he should be ready to go. It doesn't really work out that way. Not everyone's going to be your Patrick Mahomes, your Joe Burrow. Some quarterbacks do take time, and 3 years. We're looking at Jalen Hurts right now. This is going to be his third season, second season as a starter. This is the time where you want to see improvement.
Has a different skill set. Every quarterback has a different skill set, period.
And the thing with your quarterback is you want to see improvement every year. And that's something you can say you've seen out of Jalen Hurts. Every year you've seen him, you've seen improvement. And it's steady improvement. So this year you had the expectation, he's going to play better. I'm not like some people who are like, because of the team he has, he should be, Pro Bowl, all this. I just want him to do better than what he did last year. That's what I want out of Jalen Hurts. Make better decisions. You know what I mean? Especially when you're in game, when you're going through your reads, make better decisions. When you're making those throws, make them confident. Make sure you're getting in tight windows. Make sure you get where it needs to be. Anticipate when you need. That's what I want to see out of Jalen Hurts. I don't want to see these ridiculous stats that everyone's already projecting because of the team yet. I don't care about that. We're not Super Bowl bound. Like, that's too far. I want to see steady progression. That's all.
All right, so I'm gonna show something to Damien. I want to show something to Damien right quick. Let me show something to him right quick. Cause I'm gonna keep that comment up there. I'm gonna keep that comment up there right quick. I'm gonna keep that up there. And I'm gonna let you look at that comment. Let everybody look at that comment, and I want you to look at this. So again, you said the offensive line. The offensive line was good, right? You said the offensive line was good, right? Daniel Jones had protection. Texans had an easy schedule, right? How does they? How did? I mean, you said Davis Mills got lucky. So how does he have protection? Look at the running game. Look what we ranked at the running game. You know what we ranked at the running game. Can you see that, Damien? I know a lot of people can't see it, but you know what? You know what this number is, Damien? This is the Houston Texans, 83.6 yards per game. You know, can anybody tell me in a chat or on a panel what that is? What that is? That's the running game. I know it's a small number, but I know this. Can you tell me that, Damien? Damien, can you tell me this? How's the offensive line was protecting Davis Mills if we can't run a down football? If we couldn't run the football, how you think the offensive line performed? The running game was 31st in the National Football League. So how did we have a great offensive line? How do we have a good offensive line? Look how many points we score per game. That is 28th in the National Football League. That is down to 30th in the National Football League at 16.5 points per game. Look how bad the defense was. 27th in the National Football League. 26.6. So you tell me how Davis Mills been lucky with a bad defense and with a badass offensive line. But you said Davis Mills got lucky. You said we had an easy schedule too. By the way, we played the New England Patriots playoff team, played San Francisco, went to the NFC Championship, played the Rams, Super Bowl champions. The Titans, they're frauds, but they were a playoff team. So how is that an easy schedule? How is that actually? Seattle was good with Russell Wilson. If you want to say Seattle was good with Russell Wilson, they weren't good last year. So how is that? How is Davis Mills lucky, and how's we had the easy schedule, and how has he had protection? So that means you just talking out your ass and don't even know. You just talking. You don't need to split no fast. You just be up there. You just be talking. Don't know what you be talking about. Don't make me do that.
I mean,
you don't want to do that with me. Don't make me do that.
I mean, come on, man. They even made Philip Lindsay, a guy who came off a 1,000-yard season in Denver, leave.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
We was 83rd. That's 80. That's 31st in rushing. But you just said we had a good offensive line. You have Money Mitch over here rubbing his face. Look at that. You have him over here rubbing his face for that blasphemous talking you doing. Everybody in the chat, look at that. He just look. I'm gonna hold that comment up there. He just said the Texans had protection on Davis Mills, and the Texans had an easy schedule. But look at the stats. Look what the stats show you. And we know the eye test showed you everything, but the stats don't lie either. The stats don't lie either. We were 29th we were 29th in passing yards last year. And most of that came from Tyrod Taylor. He played in most of the games last year. He played in most of the games last year. Besides 11 of them. Davis Mills played in 11. Tyrod Taylor, when he started struggling, he actually got his spot taken. Davis Mills' first start in the second half was against the Rams, the defending Super Bowl champions right now. So Damien, don't do that. Stop doing that. Stop just talking and just start knowing shit. Don't just talk just to talk. Come on now.
Well, if you look at their schedule, just to even say just their regular division, you got the Tennessee Titans, you have the Indianapolis Colts that you have to face 2 times. So that's 4 games out the year. You gonna try to tell me right off the bat that's a soft schedule? Come on, man. You gotta look at you gotta know what you're talking about. If you want this team, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, when you make your points, you gotta make educated points.
Yep. You gotta make some points because, like I said again, you will be looking stupid. You will look stupid. And we got people up here, and I got people, I got so I can make you look stupid.
You gotta face 2 of the best running backs in the league 4 times throughout your schedule. That's gonna be rough for your defense, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they played pretty good. They played pretty. Listen, the Texans played admirably last year. That
Yep.
defense came together, and they got rid of Zach Cunningham, which was wild. Come on, man.
Which was the right move because he was no more near the same when he went to
Yeah.
Texas. So it was the right. The
But
link is
even when they lose their number one guy, they were still out there doing it. Lovey Smith got that defense together and they did their thing. And then this year, I really feel like that team, they're excited that Lovey's the head coach. They're going to rally around that. I mean, they have that dog mentality. You look at the draft picks they made; they got some dogs in the draft. I think Houston's going to be a scrappy team. They're going to win a lot of games that people did not expect them to win.
Yep, I told everybody that. Slay, the link is at Twitter. It's in Twitter and in the group chat. It's on Twitter. The link's on Twitter.
Man, see, I like Vic, man. Vic is so he's so reasonable. So he's rational.
It's because a lot of people put their bias into what they say. Like, I get it. You're a fan. We understand that you rep your team. But you got to look at the landscape and how things really work. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, there's some good teams out there. There's a lot of phony teams out there. But, if you're a fan of those phony teams and you want to say something, come out educated, man. Bring up a good point.
Bring up good points because it is right here. It is the good point. The bad points is right here. I mean, you said we had an offensive line and O-line protecting him. But again, look what I showed you. So the next thing you're going to say, stats don't mean nothing, huh? The next thing you're going to say, but the stats don't lie. I know our tests don't lie, but the stats don't lie either. You cannot play this without stats.
Just one thing to look at Houston last year, man. Like I said, they played admirably, but they had no run game. It didn't matter who was in the backfield, they couldn't produce. And they had a decent line, but again, if you ain't got no running backs, you're one-dimensional. You knew what Brandon Cooks was about. You seen how he ruled the first 6 weeks, and then after a while, teams got smart. They locked it up on him. But Davis Mills still got them numbers because he's a pretty good quarterback, I'm going to have to say. If I'm a Texans fan, I'm excited to see because we just got a bargain on a quarterback. He could possibly be a franchise guy, like a guy who's grown through the system and learned, through his tough experiences. And if they build a team around him, watch out.
So you gonna tell me a Seattle team with Russell Wilson is not competitive? A Seattle team with Russell Wilson, Metcalf is not even competitive. You gonna tell me they was a rebuilding team at that time when they just started rebuilding, Damian? They just started playing rebuilding football. This year, they traded away Russell Wilson. This is a rebuilding year. Last year was a competitive year for him. It wasn't no damn rebuilding year. And Ryan Tannehill and the Titans, they're still a tough team at home, and we beat them at home. We beat them at their house. Was Ryan Tannehill to throw 4 interceptions? And yes, Sam Darnold, get it through your head. Sam Darnold stinks. He sucks as quarterback. Don't make me bring the shit up again, Damien. Come on now. You're gonna hurt yourself, Damien. Don't do it. But I got another guest. I got another friend down yonder. He is a resident Laker fan. He is a resident Eagle fan. One of the top-notch young guys up there that knows a lot of football. This brother always come up on Coach's Corner every time. He always coming in the chat if he ain't doing anything. He always doing some great stuff to the community. He's gonna be a great YouTuber. He already a great YouTuber. This guy got more. He damn sure got more knowledge than Damien got. But I'm gonna bring him up. Big Play Slay.
Yo,
how you doing?
Yo, what's good?
What's good, man?
What's up, Vic? What's good, Donte? Happy birthday, bro.
Appreciate y'all for coming.
Yo, Slay.
What's good, man? What's good, man?
Just a little celebration. The only reason Seattle lost those games because of Russell Wilson was hurt. That was the only reason they lost those football games because of Russell Wilson was hurt. When he came back, they started being a lot more competitive. But you just said we had an offensive line last year, and look at the rushing numbers. Look at the 83.6. But you said we had an offensive line, right? You said Davis Mills was protected, right? Okay, right there. We was down there last in every single category in the NFL last year.
Yeah, so Brandon Cooks.
Good offensive line. Go ahead.
Brandon Cooks is so underrated, man. The things that guy doesn't get enough respect.
Yeah, remember when I went live right before work and I was talking about Brandon Cooks to be an Eagle? And later on that day, he signed with the Texans for 2 years. I'm like, are you kidding me? Wow. I would love to have Brandon Cooks on this team. I would. Oh my god.
So again, man, shout out to everybody for coming through, man. My boy Vic, man, on Twitter, and Keith showing some mad love, man, on Twitter, man. Like I say, man, hey, man, I just appreciate y'all for coming up to the birthday stream, man. I'm just trying to get a little something going, before I enjoy the rest of the day, man. So, man, I really appreciate y'all, man. I didn't know I was gonna have this much love and support, but even without a birthday stream, man, I just appreciate everybody for showing that love and the support and stuff like that. I mean, Vic gonna come up there, man. Vic gonna be coming up, man, a lot. He's we told Vic, man, hey man, we was bugging Vic, get a YouTube channel, Vic.
I was the first guy.
Yeah, everybody was on him, man, and then he's doing a really good job of doing that YouTube. Jeremy just came back, part of the network. He had his first rant on Coach's Corner the other day. He had his first little rant on him. But again, I want to ask everybody a question though. Is it possible that every team in the AFC West is going to have a winning record this year? Is it really possible every team in the AFC West is going to have a winning record? But if you had to pick a team that would not make the playoffs, winning record in the AFC West, what team would it be?
Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs. They just lost Tyreek Hill. He was like a big part of their offense. So who they got? Juju?
Sky Moore, Justin Ross.
Sky Moore, Justin Ross, and Juju.
Yep.
Is that a better
Juju, and I think they got someone else though.
And
Did they get Valdez Scanlon?
And Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Let's not count him out now. Come on now.
I'm not. I'm just saying Tyreek Hill was a big part of their offense, and that's definitely going to hurt them.
Yeah, it will. It will. That's a burner. But I think, like I said, like a lot of people keep Justin Ross underrated. I understand he had that injury, but I think he's going to be a pleasant surprise for them. Sky Moore, I think he'll fill in admirably. He doesn't have the same speed, but Pat Mahomes, can't doubt the kid.
Yep.
You can't. No, I'm just saying.
Jeremy, which team would you pick? Which team would you pick not to make the playoffs? But every team in AFC West has a winning record. But if you had to pick a team that would not make the playoffs that has a winning record in that division, what team would you pick?
Jeremy, I did not pick the Broncos. I did not pick the Broncos.
I am picking the Broncos.
Oh,
I am picking the Broncos.
He know him.
I'll tell you why, man. It's a whole new system. You got a guy who's a first-year head coach. I mean, I get it. We have Russell Wilson, but we also have very young receivers. Jerry Jeudy was Mr. Butterfingers last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. Like, and now he's locking up formula from his baby's mom. So, like, I think there's a lot of maturation issues with Jerry Jeudy. Honestly, I'm not saying that for a joke. I really believe there's some maturation issues there for him. He looks like he's having a hard time handling himself at a high level. He really does. And hopefully Russell Wilson can be the person to recorrect that or redirect that or whatever. Just like who was it that came in for when we won Super Bowl 50 with Von Miller? What's his name? Defensive line, DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah.
It was like DeMarcus Ware came in. Hopefully Russell Wilson is the DeMarcus Ware to Jerry Jeudy, to come in and just be like, yo, like, cool your shit, like, calm down. You really ain't done nothing yet. I'm sorry. You can be from Alabama and have that Nick Saban pedigree all you want, but in real terms, Jerry Jeudy really hasn't done much of anything notable in the NFL. So and until he has a 30 catches or more season, it's a new everything. It's a new chapter in Denver Broncos history, and that could be the reason why they don't make it to the playoffs. It could be, but I still think they're a wild card team. But
okay,
it's tough for me to say that if it were to come down to the exact situation that you're speaking of, Donte, where everybody's got a winning record and somebody has to be out, I'm going to say it's probably the Broncos.
All right.
Agreed.
Vic, who you
going? I agree wholeheartedly, man. The Broncos, because they have the most, facing. And when you look at the division around them, all right, the Chargers might be that other team, but I think right now, Justin, just lost his last name, Herbert, he's getting into his own. His maturation process is great. You got great rushing attack. The defense is going to get better. They got their receivers. Keenan Allen will see what he is. He got to stay healthy. But then, like he said, when you look at the Broncos, you got Russell Wilson, and that those wide receivers are all questionable. He's going to be the one guy, the odd guy out, left scrambling to try to save the day. They're going to have a good rushing attack, but I don't think the Broncos are going to have enough, to keep up in that division. They're going to be the odd ones out. So I'd say I agree. I think they're going to have the worst record.
All right. Slay, who you got if you had to pick? Slay, where the hell you at, Slay?
Earth to Slay.
Earth to Slay. Goddamn, Slay done checked out.
He's upset about the Lakers' new coach.
Oh, and another thing, y'all know who Damien defends more than anybody. He's a big Sam Darnold fan. Damien.
No, he's a big Ben Simmons fan too.
He's a big Ben Simmons fan and a big Sam Darnold fan. You got the nerve to tell me.
Yeah, Vic, you heard me right.
You got the nerve to convince us that Sam Darnold is a good quarterback. You're gonna make excuses for him. But say Davis Mills is garbage. Is not really good. But come on, Damien. Don't make me do it to you, Damien. Don't make me do that. Don't make me do it at all. So again, man, like I say, I think the Chiefs, man, I'm not gonna rule them out. But one thing for sure we know, you will know how good Tyreek gonna be in Miami. You'll just basically know. You'll basically know. I know Miami got some good weapons over there as well. I know they got Jalen Waddle. They got what's that? I keep forgetting that goddamn new Michael Secchi. They got
Michael Secchi, Penn State's finest.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that dude name too. That dude last name too. Keep forgetting that tight end last damn name. So again, they got him. They do got I don't know if they still got Myles Gaskin. I don't know if they still really got him. But again, man, we're gonna really see how much good Tyreek Hill too without Patrick Mahomes. We're gonna see how good Patrick Mahomes without Tyreek Hill is too, though. But I mean, I love the Dolphins team. I think they done a good job of getting the offensive line around Tua. I thought they really stacked up on. Also, their defense was pretty solid last year at the end of the year last year as well. So again, man, all y'all points, y'all hit the nail right on the head, but we don't see how good Tyreek Hill is going to be and how good Patrick Mahomes is going to be. But like I say, again, I still think Patrick Mahomes.
Especially with that addition with Sky Moore. That's going to even help you more. Of course, Tyreek Hill is a big loss, but Sky Moore adds kind of the same, similarities to what Hill does. I mean,
Sky Moore will help you more. That's funny.
Yeah, he won't
and they have Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Bro, do we forget how big of a threat Travis Kelce is?
No,
are we forgetting this?
We're just talking about wide receivers right now. We're not forgetting
Travis Kelce might as well be a damn wide receiver. You see how many targets he gets a year for Patrick Mahomes?
I know he gets a lot.
Are you kidding me? Travis Kelce drug Von Miller 20 yards on his back, holding onto his jersey. Are you kidding me?
Travis Kelce's a top 5 tight end.
Yes, he is a receiving threat.
He's a top tight end. I think
he's the best tight end.
I think he's the best tight end. People have George Kittle at 1.
I have Kittle at 1 when he's fully healthy, but Kelce's better right now.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not mad at the Kittle, even if he was at 1. I'm not really actually mad at George Kittle. I'm not mad at George Kittle if he put number 1.
Hey, Mark Andrews needs some respect too. Mark Andrews.
I got Mark Andrews in the top 5.
Donte, really quick. Terrence Eccles just uploaded a video.
Oh, he did?
Hold on, let me get the title right. My message to Sixers fans: you're wrong about Doc Rivers.
He still gonna say Doc Rivers is wrong, huh? He still say
I told him to make this video, and I told him I'll share it out.
Bro, he deserves credit because he was right on a lot of things.
Oh yeah, he's my guy. I've known him for over a year now.
That man was right on a lot of things.
He was right on a lot of things too. You ain't lying about that, Slay. He was right on a lot of goddamn things.
Did you just? Well, hold on. Did you say Damien's a big Sam Darnold fan?
Yeah,
Didn't Sam Darnold just come out the other day and say, "Well, I mean, if I know what I'm doing, we can be successful." Look, man, I've only played 1 year of football in my whole entire life. But never have I ever seen no damn leader of no team ever say that shit ever in my life. Like that that is the most insecure, doubting statement you could ever make about yourself and your team. Period.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And that's just sad. He's saying
He's
that
a
as a leader of
big
the football
fan
team.
too.
But that might also speak to how Matt Rule has that team right now. 'Cause there's a lot of talk about him that he can't handle it.
Yep. Yep, you ain't lying about you ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. I mean, like I say, I did give like I say again, I did give Sam Darnold a pass because the New York Jets organization is so bad, was so bad at that. They are bad, they've been bad for so long. But how can you defend Sam Darnold when he had the first three games against when he played the first three games, flawless as he really could, flawless as he actually really could. And
Oh,
then he
he was
shits the
seeing
bed
ghosts
after the
all
other time.
last year.
It just
He
turned.
was seeing ghosts all last year. It was bad.
Yeah. And look, that goes Sam Donald right there. I know nobody really can see it that close, but if you can't see it, I will read you this stat. That goes 2,500 yards from a man that Damian defends. 9 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. 13 interceptions for
The point being is he sucks,
Sam
and
Donald.
there's nothing about it. He just sucks. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I don't know what Jason likes about him, but he's tripping.
As
That
of
has
right
a
now, he's not a good quarterback. As of right
you
now.
defending the man that has a 59 completion percentage. A 59 completion percentage. You defended a man got a 59 completion percentage. And a man that got 9 interceptions and touchdowns. He has a quarterback rating of 71. But you saying it's his offensive line fault. You are saying it's his offensive line fault.
Damon,
And him being a down decision maker
Davis Mills is
as well.
way better than him. I'm sorry. Mills is just so much.
Raider Twan. What's good, Raider Twan? What's up? What's
Okay.
good, Andre?
Okay,
birthday wish, man.
Dante, I got a question for you, man.
Yes,
I got
sir.
a question for everybody here.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
How real is that Colin Kaepernick workout? How real is it? Like, do you think the Raiders are going through the motions and doing what they need to do to consider a minority quarterback for their, I guess, backup position, or do you think that's real?
Well, like I say, I know he had some workouts at Michigan halftime. I been knew he was working out. At Michigan, not halftime, but Michigan spring game, he was working out and he was trying to show the fans something. I think the workout was legit because again, the Raiders fan base, I follow them all the time. They always post on it. They've been posting on it, so I'm figuring it's real. They know more insight. But like I say, can he be a backup for the Raiders? I don't know. I don't know. I think he can be a backup somewhere else though. I don't think like if he does be a backup with the Raiders, I don't think it will be a threat to really no damn Derek Carr. I don't really think it'll be a threat. He'll just be there just in case Derek Carr gets hurt. I just think somewhere else he's better off being a backup as well. Maybe I wouldn't say compete because he hasn't been in the league. He hasn't been in the league a long time for it to be considered competing with somebody for a starting nod. But I believe he should be he can still be a quality backup once he get into game shape and once he gets some training camp reps in, whichever team that want to take a chance on him, just give him an opportunity. He may not be the best one for your team, but just give him an opportunity if he makes the team, you know. No, he deserves give him an opportunity.
Right, but that's the thing with me and Kaepernick is like this guy's been gone for so long, long, man. I mean I get it. He's been working out and he's been staying in shape this whole time, but you can't simulate play. You just can't. I don't care how hard you work out. I don't care if you work out like The Rock. Like you can't simulate what it's like to be in an actual game and to be in that situation. And it's been so long since Colin Kaepernick has been there. It's been extremely long.
Vic, what you think about it, Vic? What you think about it?
Well, when you look at, you know what I'm saying, the quarterback landscape, we're talking about the Panthers, we're talking about Sam Darnold. He's a brother. He's admitted it himself. You know, there's been times where fans called him out on reads and plays that he looked up after and he agreed, like, he made the wrong play. That, you know, Sam Darnold isn't, I don't want to say a starting NFL quarterback, but he isn't a guy who takes the game that serious. Because you can't tell me, right now in what year 5, I believe,
Yep.
you're in a position where fans can basically tell you how you messed up. You know what I mean? Like that seeing Ghost, that will live, in infamy with him. That will be, what he'll be known for. Like I think, that a lot of people talk about the Pac-10 or the Pac-12 and how they are and those quarterbacks. One thing about them, man, they're mad laid back. They don't take it as serious. They have other things in their life going on. So that's a problem on the team, and for picking him up and thinking that he'd be something that he's not. But what I mean, he is a guy who's confident in himself. I think when he made that comment, I don't think it was something that spoke to him. I just think he was just commenting on the situation at hand with that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, in reference to Kaepernick though, like applause to the Raiders for being open, for giving him a look. But I wouldn't expect much. Like we said, he's been out the game for so long. You can't simulate real play. No matter how many 7-on-7s you have, you can't simulate real play. Right now, listen, it's no disrespect to Kaepernick, but he's probably an XFL quarterback at best right now. And you got to take his age into, when you look at it. He's what, in his 30, 34, if I'm not mistaken?
Game has changed a little too. You got to understand that.
Yeah, we're talking about like 6 years out. Yep. That's a long time being away from the game.
Yep.
That's like Drew Henson talk. So like you can't really expect one. Like as a backup, yeah, if you give him some time, maybe he can develop to be a good backup. And you want someone behind Derek Carr that you'd be able to rely on. He probably can be that guy. But I'm pretty sure right now there's more guys who are more capable. But hey, who's to say that he doesn't wow people in that tryout?
Yep.
Because I think he's been working with AB, if I'm not mistaken.
Raider Twan, if you want to come up here. I'll send you the link to your Instagram and give your thoughts, man, on the Kaepernick, and on your, on the Las Vegas Raiders. If you want to come up, I'll send the link to you on Instagram. I ain't send it into the Instagram, thing. I only send it to people on Twitter or my network because I don't want everybody. I'm not dropping a link in the chat. I don't want everybody to come up. I don't want everybody just know anybody to come up here.
Especially Damien.
Especially no damn Damien. He gonna be sent off real quickly. He gonna be sent a flight right up out of the chat, right up out of here real quickly. So
that boy Damien, oh my god, man.
That boy Damien is something serious. So again, man, last night, who do y'all got for game 7? This final game 7. Who we got meeting the Warriors in game 7? Who do we got meeting the Warriors in game 7?
I would say the Celtics.
You'll say who?
I'm gonna say the Celtics.
Okay.
I think from what Tatum's seen from Jimmy Butler in game 6, that's gonna motivate him to even have a better game and like just absolutely go out there and go killer for killer, man. Because you could tell Tatum got that eye of a closer. Like he's one of those types of guys. Like he'll close in those like finishing touches of the game, and I feel like Tatum. I feel like Tatum's gonna come back with some vengeance and like really like take it to the Heat tonight.
All right, Vic, who you got in this final game 7?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like I'm a little upset with the NBA because I don't know. I feel like it's a little too scripted for me. But I think right now, just because of that, I think the Celtics are winning. I think the Celtics are the team that story franchise. They got their new coach and everything's looking right. Jason Tatum seems like the next superstar. It sounds perfect for them.
Yeah.
Hey, that Florida let him burn. I never said he was Kobe. I just said he got the eye of a closer. It's not really hard to have an eye of a closer for Tatum.
No. You're not wrong for your statement because Jason Tatum, developed his game off of Kobe Bryant. Like he wants, his game, his shot, everything you see was developed off of what Kobe did. If Kobe emulated Mike, then Jason Tatum emulated Kobe in that same respect. And he's the next coming. And he got that Mamba mentality. Most can't say that.
Right.
Yep. Jeremy, who you got? Who you got in the final game 7? Who you have in the final game 7?
Oh, I haven't been paying attention to it too much. I've been with the hockey playoffs.
All right.
Oh yeah, hockey's been amazing, bro. I love hockey.
A lot of people love that. Hey, Jeremy did his thing on hockey last night, man. He did it.
Hockey's been amazing.
He did his thing on hockey last night, man. He
You
a
got
big
to shout out the networks to put it on because for a while, you could only find the playoffs on certain channels. And they've been, making it a point of putting it out there. I like that.
What's good, Boss Raider? What's good, man? Appreciate the happy birthday, man. Appreciate that, man, so much, man. I say shout out all my fellow Raider content creators, man, and the Eagle content creators, the Texan content creators, my network family. Shout out to them, everybody, that showed up in the chat. I think my boy Raider Twan about to come in the building. Michael said he got the Celtics for game 6. He got them playing against the Warriors. I will not really be mad, if the Celtics play the Warriors, man. Like I say, I
that
will
would
actually
be such a fun series.
Yes, I will go for the Warriors. I'm pulling for the Warriors, but I want the Celtics to win the series because I want to see Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown get a championship. And you know what will make it better? That Kyrie Irving slapped the Celtics in the face and left and lied to the whole fan base. And after the year, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. That was the year that Gordon Hayward broke his leg and Kyrie Irving got hurt, and the Celtics still ended up in the Eastern Conference Finals. They end up losing to LeBron James the very next.
It wasn't even because of Kyrie.
Yeah, it wasn't even because of Kyrie. It was because of the Tatum, Brown, and all them young guys. And Terry Rozier, all of them guys was able to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. The year Kyrie came, that offseason, he was in Boston Garden. He told the fans, I'm coming back for another year. I am re-signing with the Celtics permanently. Then you know what happened? He got the nerve to start talking and criticizing the team. He was not playing well, playing like shit all season long. Got to the playoffs. They got smacked around by I believe that was the Milwaukee Bucks. They got slapped around. Then he slapped them in the face. He went to Brooklyn. And now, guess what? They're not going to pay him. Brooklyn is not going to pay him. So he's going to lose a job and he's not going to get paid. And guess what? The Celtics are right back here in the Eastern Conference Finals on the verge of going to the NBA
Finals. Yep.
So that is a FU right back to Kyrie Irving that Boston really actually said. And Kyrie Irving, that's that karma, boy. You don't want to mess with that karma. Karma ain't nothing to play with. When you slap a franchise in the face and you start targeting the locker room and holding up Tatum and Brown growth, hey, they end up right back where they've been with even without you. So they are better without you than with you. Now he's not going to get paid. He's not going to have on the verge of going to have to find somewhere else. So got another guest coming up, man, with us. That's going to join the panel. Not going to be on for too much more longer. But again, this is a brother that always check on me on IG. It's a diehard Raider fan, knows a lot about the Las Vegas Raiders. They're going to have a great season this year. They may be the best team in the AFC West. But let's see. No, I don't like to go by paper. But again, you just got a feeling this team has to get something done with the best receiver in the game. And, you got one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the National Football League. And look like something got to go on with the Raiders, man. My boy, Raider Twan in the fucking building. How you doing, my guy, Twan?
Hey, what's good with you, fam? Hey,
What's good?
Somebody told me it's your birthday. Happy birthday, bro.
Man, appreciate y'all coming up here, man, and all the love and the support, man. Man, I want you to tell us about them Raiders, man. What you think about it? What you think about the schedule? I mean, Colin Kaepernick giving him an opportunity to work out with you guys, but tell us about the Raiders. Let the listeners know why the Raiders are going to be good. And I mean, let the listeners know.
Yeah. To all those out there, you know what I'm saying? I know that this is not a particular Raider page, so there might be some opposition out there, but it's all good. It's all love. The Raiders, we got into the playoffs last year. You know what I'm saying? We can consider ourselves to be a playoff team. We know that the AFC West is always going to be tight, you know what I'm saying, with the Chiefs and the Chargers and, the emergence of, the Broncos and their acquisitions. But we feel very confident in the team that we had last year. And then, the upgrades that we got all around, you know what I'm saying, in all aspects. We upgraded in our offense. You know what I'm saying? With argumentatively one of the best wide receivers in the NFL with Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
then we upgraded again on our defense. You know what I'm saying, with Chandler Jones and there's other names out there that we
Yep.
have on our roster that totally upgraded our defensive side of the ball. And then on top of that, we don't have to talk about special teams because our special teams, they're Pro Bowl caliber, kickers and punters and all of that. But our
Yep.
our our coaching staff, you know what I'm saying, decorated, you know what I'm saying, have been tested and proven, you know what I'm saying, to do well. So we're excited for that side of the ball also, because to be honest with you, even though we got into the playoffs last year, that was one area of our team that was really lacking. We Us as Raider Nation were very disappointed in a lot of the play calling that was put out there. And we were still able to get to the playoffs. So we're excited about that. But to answer the question that was put out there about Colin Kaepernick, and I can only speak for myself and kind of give you, somewhat of the vibes that I've been collecting from the Raider Nation, because I do content creating myself. So just Colin Kaepernick came in. Raider Nation has always been a organization that was there for the outcast, the people that weren't the popular or the normal. Historically, we hired the first black coach. We hired the first Latino coach. You know what I'm saying? We put, you know what I'm saying, minority in the quarterback position. We're a lot of the pioneers in some of that. So
First African American coach in our show.
yeah, so it's fitting that somebody like a Kaepernick that whether you want to say it or not was alienated from, you know what I'm saying, the NFL, gets an opportunity with an organization that allows that to take place. You know what I'm saying? It I just call it kind of like a match made in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he's going to necessarily be a part of the Raider organization when it comes to the 53, but at least to give him that initial look. You know what I'm saying? To give
Yeah.
him that shot, to give him that chance. So I was happy that they did that. But my take apart it is, I trust this organization. I trust this new regime that we have. I trust McDaniels and Ziegler, and in bringing in, talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If he comes in and he looks good, and we say, hey, we're gonna sign you, he still has to go through training camp. And
Yep.
guess what? There's other quarterbacks that are there that want that same position that Kaepernick wants. So, I've been saying it to the Raider Nation that they're building a team to the point where cream rises to the top, and it's going to be may the best man win. And if Kaepernick comes in and beats, you know what I'm saying, the backups, by all means, let's give Kaepernick a jersey. You know what I'm saying? But we all know, and this is something that maybe the outsiders didn't know, but in Raider Nation, we know that the whole reason why McDaniels left his comforts of New England and Belichick was because Derek Carr was with the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? The reason why he came to the Raiders was specifically because of Derek Carr. So we know that Derek Carr is going to be our QB1, knock on wood, barring, injury or anything like that. So that's where it's going to be. Kaepernick, if he does make the team, he's going to be our backup. But again, the way the time is set, training camp, OTAs, all of that. If he gets the playbook right, all of that has to come into play in order for him to actually get a solidified spot with us. But we're definitely giving him a look, and by reports, Reports have gone out that that first interview that he had, I call them interviews because this is the first interview. He has a second interview, and then he might get the position. But with the first interview, it looked well.
Yep. I mean, like I say again, if he doesn't get a job with you guys, and if he looks very good with you guys, he may not make it. Like you said, he may not make it because he hasn't played in so long, and he got to get up to speed in training camp and stuff. If he doesn't make it, but he looks impressive for you guys, maybe another team that needs a backup can take a look at him to give him another look and take a look at it and probably sign him on the roster if he doesn't get the look with the Raiders. But yeah, my boy Raider Twan coming up here representing the Raider Nation and letting everybody know, man, hey, the Raiders are coming this season. And again, the Raiders, I believe they got the Raiders ranking at 13. They got the Raiders ranking at 13 last night. I think the Raiders roster is in the top 10 as a top 10 roster. You got the best receiver in football. You got the best slot receiver probably in football. But if you want to say Cooper Kupp, yeah, he's no doubt the best slot receiver. If you want to definitely say him, the slot receiver, he may be now probably a number one wide receiver at this point, the way he balled out last year. That guy had 18 goddamn 100 yards. Goddamn, that's almost 2,000 yards. That's down in 2,000 yards of receiving for this guy alone. But so if you want to put him at number one, you can put him at the number one wide receiver. But for right now, I think Hunter Renfrow owns the best slot receiver in the game of football at this point. Now you got Darren Waller. It depends on if you get a healthy Darren Waller again. I think the sky's the limit for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, one thing I think it is questionable on one thing is the running back position for the Raiders with Josh Jacobs. Got Zamir White right there. And I forgot the other running backs you did. You got Brendan Brown as well from UCLA, who I watched a lot too. I watched that a lot as well. Well, I did a couple of UCLA games, and he was very good behind Zach Charlemagne as well. So give me your thoughts on the running back position. And Vic and Jeremy got any questions for Raider Twan or Raider Nation? Y'all lucky to ask them. Y'all lucky.
You actually touched on the point with the running back. I wanted to get his opinion on what did you think about Josh Jacobs going into this season? I know you had some issues with the fumbling. You see the team that was built around. Right now, from it looks like he might be the weak group. So how do you see Josh Jacobs coming into this season?
I think at this point, you know what I'm saying, because it's early in the season, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's not early in the season, but it's early, in the process. I think he comes in, of course, he's still kind of the number one running back. We know that Josh Jacobs, and he has been proven to be when he's on the field, he's a very good running back, you know what I'm saying? But when that's the issue, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't played a full season for us, you know what I'm saying? He has not played a full 16 or whatever, how many ever games they want to play in the season. He has not done that for us. So to have somebody like a Zamir White come in and be that, you know what I'm saying, that that backup to Josh Jacobs, it just gives us more insurance. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Zamir White's going to be, the next, Walter Payton or the next Barry Sanders or, I'm not saying all that, but just to have somebody as a backup to Josh Jacobs was exactly what we needed. And I'm glad that they addressed that position, in the draft. And they also kind of did that in the undrafteds, too. So, there's some competition there, some young competition. They have, Josh Jacobs, Kenyon Drake is there. Brandon Bolden is there. Amir Abdullah is there. You can keep going with, like the undrafteds and stuff like that. Brenton Brown was drafted. The undrafteds, we picked up Sincere McCormick. He's injured at this point, but we'll see how that is. I don't know how long his timeline is, but with Josh Jacobs, back to him. It's really up to him. We didn't give him the 5th-year option. Um, on that same merit, because he hasn't been available for us an entire season. So this is his year to really ball out, you know what I'm saying, and try to get his money, you know what I'm saying. Maybe not with us, but with another team, because I know that other teams definitely would love to have Josh Jacobs on their roster. So, I think we're setting in a good place at this position. With Josh Jacobs, he's going to come in hungry, because again, if he doesn't ball out this year, this might be his last year in the NFL. But again, we have some insurances there by drafting Zamir White to come in and be that backup, or something that I've been saying is, because the way that Zamir White plays, I believe that he has the potential to be kind of that 1-2 punch that we've seen, even in Cleveland with Hunt and Chubb. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's that Zamir White is that guy, but I'm just saying that they could play them in that kind of way where Josh Jacobs can go in, do his thing, and then Zamir White can come in and spell each other, so they're not killing, having to be the bell cow. And we know that with McDaniels, he likes to do a running back by committee anyway, so that just works out even more. It kind of lightens the load with Josh Jacobs, possibly to keep him healthy throughout the season. And then Zamir White can come in and grow, because again, he's coming in as a rookie.
Yep. Hey, Jeremy, one thing, um, I want your thoughts on what are you hearing from OTAs or whatever press conference about Nathaniel Hackett? Does he seem like he could become the guy for that head coaching job in the near future, or are you not too sold on him because he's a first year head coach? What are the good things you're actually hearing about him?
Well, I mean, obviously he draws a really positive vibes and energy towards, he's a really, positive guy and a positive mindseted guy and an easygoing guy. He's not necessarily what you would call like a player's coach, but I don't know. For me, it's just like I gotta wait to see what happens. He's unproven. It's his first year. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
you don't. It's most likely a lot of the Broncos fan base is sitting on the the pretty unknown.
Yeah.
We don't know what he's going to be, and interesting when you think about Russell
Yep.
Wilson, and who might like to do things a different way every now and again. So it's I don't know, man. We're gonna see as the season goes on. They really are.
Yeah.
We're gonna the one thing I'm waiting to see more than anything is how he handles a loss, how he handles an ass whooping, because that's when he determines character. Because that's how you determine character. That's how you determine what kind of a leader a man truly is when he gets his ass whooped. Period.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Vic, it's a lot of things going on at the safety position with the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, a lot of people saying you think that you should go after Jesse Bates. A lot of people saying they should stand pat, which is, I think, one of them is me, because I think when you have two good corners that can hold their side of the field, like a James Bradbury and like a Darius Slay, you got two guys that can stay with their guys. I think it helps that safety position out a lot. Especially going and wasting a first round pick. I think if I'm the Bengals, I would ask for a first round pick immediately for Jesse Bates, because he's a top rated safety in the NFL, probably a top 3 safety in the NFL. You got to pay him, and you got to come off a draft pick. So I think, if you're the Cincinnati Bengals, for Alden to give him up, and he already said he's not going to play for him under a franchise tag, they're going to want a first round pick for a top level safety in the NFL. So what would you do? Would you pull with Howard? Do you think Howard Roseman will actually make the move? If you're Howard Roseman, would you make the move, or would you stand pat with Epps and Anthony Harris at the safety position?
Nah, I'm making that move. Listen, this is how I feel about it. If we did everything to build this defense up, to solidify, to go out and get Bradbury, why are we going to stop at the safety position? That's the same mistake we've been doing all the time with the linebacker, thinking that we're okay with a position. Yeah, I believe in Marcus Epps, but I'm not going to trust our season with Marcus Epps. I'm not doing that. I don't think Howard Roseman is doing that either. A smart GM is going to try to solidify every single position. Safety should not be excluded. I get it. Marcus Epps has been down with us. That's a hometown favorite. But at the same time, if there's a better man out there that we can get, let's go get him. Because again, it's all or nothing. The point is to win the Super Bowl. I'm not saying that we're at the point where we are, but that's the point, to get better each year. And if we can do that, if we can get a talent like Jesse Bates, man, why not? It makes no sense not to.
Yep. Shout out to Carlos. He's a Raiders fan. Thank you so much, man. And got a great group of guys up here that's chilling with me, man. We ain't gonna be up here too much more longer, man, because we got a big old barbecue coming up. Then my family throwing it for me. So again, shout out to everybody that that's kind of made it. I really appreciate it. But if you couldn't make it or not, I just appreciate the birthday wishes that's put out there on Instagram, on Twitter. Regardless, man, I just shout out to you, man. You got Twan representing the Raider Nation.
Hey, Coach Donte, go ahead and send me a plate, man. Go ahead and send me a plate.
You got Vic representing Philly. You got Jeremy representing Denver Broncos. Again, man, shout out to everybody, man. But Raider Twan, I know you're a Laker fan, so I know you're a Laker fan, and I gotta pick a bone with you on this one. What do you think about your new head coach? I mean, Darvin Ham. What do you think about it? I know you knew you gotta know. You gotta know coming. You definitely. What's good, my boy? SC is.
You said Darvin Ham is the coach because I didn't know who it was. I know you were talking about coach. I know it was. Are you for real?
Yeah, Darvin Ham is the new Lakers head coach, the one that LeBron dropped 50 on, down to 50 on. When the Darvin Ham was at the trial.
I just want to know how these guys get coaches. Like, they're a qualified coach. They're qualified guys on people's bench right now. Like, I don't get it. Jason Kidd, for whatever it is, he's still not a head coach, but you gonna get that man a head coaching position? I just find this outrageous. Like I said before, LeBron can't. But then that's what I said before. That for all that, man, just make LeBron the coach. Just stop it. Just make him the coach. At that, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get attention on your team. You're gonna sell more tickets. Just do it already, man.
I mean, it just sad before Raider Twan go up on this for elaborate. He don't seem like he too happy about the move. But again, why would you hiring all these first year head coaches, but you can't hire a Mark Jackson who got experience, who built that Golden State team up? You can't.
LeBron really think life is like Space Jam.
Come on, man.
You can't get a job to save his life.
Coach.
Yeah.
Look, why are we? Let me say it like this: he's a Laker, and because he's a Laker, I'm gonna support him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's my team. You know what I'm saying? I got to. But that wasn't my choice. Vogel, to be honest with you, wasn't my choice.
Yep.
I feel like, especially with the Lakers, and maybe it's just me. I feel like because we are the Lakers, we gotta go with these high profile guys. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go with the Doc Rivers. We gotta go with the Mark Jacksons. We gotta go with, you know what I'm saying, the Van Gundys. We gotta go, you know what I'm saying?
Why don't y'all go after at least Mike Krzyzewski? At least throw him the bag. At least throw the man the bag.
I rather would have had hired Coach Terry Stotts from Portland. He's got a good coaching tree. He's got a good background as a head coach turning on that Portland organization. I would have went with him.
Now one thing I will say, because Ham came from Toronto, right? Is that where he came from?
Mm-hmm.
Darvin Ham came from he was assistant coach from from the Milwaukee Bucks. He was assistant coach from Milwaukee.
Okay.
And he played with Detroit in the NBA, and like he played with Detroit in the NBA.
So the Bucks, they play team ball.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So if he can bring that aspect of, what I'm saying, over here, I'm all for that. But I I'm like, why do we like you have like the A-lister coaches, and then you have like the B-lister coaches, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do we keep picking from the B-lister coaches? Like, I felt like Mark Jackson would have been the perfect fit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because he already knows the West, you know what I'm saying? The same team that we're trying to beat in the West, you know what I'm saying, is the Warriors, and he already has a decent rapport on those players, you know what I'm saying, the main guys, you know what I'm saying, and the way that, you know what I'm saying, the Warriors now is the reason. Mark Jackson is the reason why the Warriors is where they are now. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say, you know what I'm saying. Kerr came over and took over Mark Jackson's team. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I feel like with Mark Jackson, if Mark Jackson would have came in, he would have killed some of that noise that, the LeBron, stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it would have went straight back to playing real basketball.
Yep.
And I feel like, it's a big question mark for us. So again,
Yep.
because they say that's the guy, you know what I'm saying, I gotta support it, but
Yep.
I'm gonna say it right now, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't my choice.
If the Lakers wanted to go for someone who's like a player first kind of coach and still focused on their team, should have been Brett Brown. He would have gave them a better defensive look. LeBron could have taken care of the offense because that's all he really cares about, and they would have been better for it. He would have been a guy that, company man, does everything. You seen what he does with Simmons. He cradled him to what he is now. And LeBron is that same kind of player. He needs that cradling. Brett Brown would have been perfect for him.
Yep. I'm gonna say a couple more things. Appreciate it, Bree Nation, for the birthday. Appreciate it so much. I'm gonna say one couple more things before we get up out of here. Go to my auntie house for this barbecue. But shout out to everybody for being here. Like if you're gonna hire any type of coach, you just gotta hire a coach that can demand respect from LeBron James and demand respect from that locker room. All them personalities that you got, like a Russell Westbrook telling Frank Vogel what he not going to do. Frank Vogel goes to him and tell him, hey, I think it's best for you to come off the bench, and I think it's best for me to start this player because he's playing well right now. He's playing well right now to get a little more shooting out there, to get a little more consistency. And Russell Westbrook told him he wasn't going to do it. He wasn't comfortable going to do it. How you let a player tell you what he's not going to do? If he's not going to do it, then you sit his ass down and you send him home. You either send him home like that and you start who the hell you want to start.
And that's the problem, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I feel like, like a Mark Jackson or Doc Rivers, like, you know what I'm saying? You say something that you say something to that line to Mark Jackson or Doc Rivers, they might actually put your ass against the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like it's not just, hey, I need you to do this. They might actually grab your ass and look, this is what you're going to.
I mean, he did,
you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what I think we need, that kind of coach, especially for, like you said, those personalities that we have in the locker room. Not saying that those personalities can't come together and actually win, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But you need someone strong, you know what I'm saying, that can guide those, those personalities along the season. So I totally agree with you.
You definitely need that, and that's what you got to get without LeBron. With LeBron James, you getting a man that if you don't earn LeBron James respect, then he's gonna walk all over you. How do you get a first place coach, a 31-11 coach fired?
Now, my question is, why does LeBron always ruin that third dude or that second guy? Look at Anthony Davis. Before he came to the Lakers, my guy was probably the best player in the league. He come LeBron. Come on, man. He a Kevin Love right now. He's somewhere being all emotional. You can't listen. I don't know what's up with LeBron, but I'm sorry. You can't have a team that's built around him and what he wants. You got to understand and separate the player and whatever else you want to consider him, because that's all he is, a player right now. He gets his money elsewhere. Let it come from elsewhere. Right now, when you're talking about basketball, you got to let him know we got to like set up this team, because right now, everyone you have mentioned that should be on this team is a millionaire but they have not contributed one iota to this team. I can't take Russell Westbrook serious coming at me with a flannel scarf or something like that, trying to yell in my face. Nope, I'm not doing it, my guy. You're gonna sit on this bench for a while, just like Shaq was trying to tell him, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Slow down, slow your pace. You're going too fast. He couldn't even take that criticism. And what happened? You see him playing too fast. You see that he couldn't handle it. Like, my guy, slow down. You don't have to have the ball in your hand all the time. Facilitate for a while. That's what you needed to do when you came to the Lakers. Facilitate. Help that team out. It isn't the Lake Show and you're not Magic. That's the problem. They think that because they're playing with LeBron, it's going to be an AAU game. It's not about that, man. Become a team. Play smart.
I mean, you're not going to go to Greg Popovich.
LeBron needs to.
Go ahead, Jeremy. Go ahead.
Needs to stop with that, man. LeBron needs to stop with that, man. That he can just get all of his friends on one team and it's just going to work like that. I mean, come on, man.
Tristan Thompson is like so much in debt to LeBron James.
I mean, just imagine if LeBron and Russell Westbrook do that to Pat Riley. Pat Riley, now you don't want to go to Miami. Pat Riley gonna send your ass home real quick. If Greg Popovich can tell Tim Duncan, don't even come to the game. Don't even come to the game. Just stay at home.
And
well, can I just say something real fast? Now that you mentioned Miami, though.
Huh? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, can I just say something that you mentioned Miami? Shout out to Eric Spoelstra, because when LeBron was on that team, he was seen as a nothing coach too. You know, that guy came from nothing, from watching tape. That's what he was there for, to watch video. I think his father was someone, a player personnel. But a guy, he came from nothing to coaching, to being one of the best in the league. But when LeBron was around, no one gave him any credit. Again, the aura around LeBron James is all about LeBron James. And that's not going to give you those, what was it? Supposed to be 1, not 2, not 3, not 4 championships. None of that happened.
Yep.
He was lucky he got that one in Cleveland.
Yep.
Well, around that. They put their egos in check, man, and that's why the Miami Heat are in the Eastern Conference Finals and the LA Lakers are not even in the playoffs. Period.
Yep.
Period. End of story.
I mean, again, you got Greg.
You got to have a coach that
you
got to have a leader that's got
Go
to
ahead.
tell you to. You got to have a leader to tell you to basically check your ego, shut the fuck up, and sit the fuck down. Basically.
Yep. And that's the
And
problem.
you see Eric Spoelstra about to give Jimmy Butler the business on national TV.
Yep.
He did not care. That's the kind of coach you need. Someone who can stand up to listen. Thibodeau can wish he could stand up to Jimmy Butler like he did when he was with the Timberwolves. Man, Eric Spoelstra wanted to give him the business on the game. He didn't give no F's about it. That's the kind of coach you need. That's why LeBron couldn't handle it in Miami.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man.
Yep.
I'm telling you, some of these guys got to get it through their head that no matter how big they may be, they are not bigger than the game. They are not bigger than the game. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You are not bigger than the game.
I mean, if you had a leader, then another thing, you don't got a leader on the damn team. You don't even have a leader on the team that can kind of bring that locker room together as well. You got a coach that can't handle the rotation. You got a coach that can't handle a player, but you don't got a leader in the locker room as well.
You ain't got a Udonis Haslem. That's what every team should have.
They still got fucking Udonis Haslem on the
Yep.
team. And
he was another one that was about to give Jimmy Butler the business.
ain't he like 50 or something?
He's I think almost 40.
He's the Bobby Bonita of basketball. That's who he is.
That's the new chief.
you don't got no leader on that team.
He need a coaching job, man, for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. But like, if you're gonna bring a team up in there, if you're gonna bring a coach up there, you got to have a coach that can go up in there and that LeBron can demand that respect for, that LeBron has respect for. So can't just bring any type of coach in now and think LeBron just not gonna try him. Coach LeBron is gonna try Darvin Ham and Rob Pelinka as well. I think he's a pushover type of GM too. He's not a damn Pat Riley. Pat Riley, well, I'm telling you, even though LeBron gave Spoelstra a lot, but Pat Riley looked at that shit and told LeBron, "Hey, it's not gonna happen here."
You saw it with Tyronn Lue. You saw it with Tyronn Lue in Cleveland.
Tyronn Lue told him, you gonna sit down, I'm gonna be the coach, and you gonna just be the player. And you ain't heard nothing from LeBron James at all. So again, that's why the Lakers. I know a lot of Lakers fans question that move. And damn, I can question the goddamn move. I thought Mark Jackson deserving to be a head coach and being a head coach. He get interviews. I just don't know why he's not being picked. I'd rather have Terry Stotts than him.
And he's an
Hold on, what was worse? Tyronn Lue getting stomped over by AI or just getting stomped over by LeBron for his whole time?
Mark Jackson lives in LA.
Yep.
Mark Jackson has a church in LA. He's a pastor in LA. How easy?
I think that's why Mark Jackson don't get the jobs, because people be hating on the fact that he's a religious man, like he a righteous man. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's the big reason. Like, it ain't about that, man. If he's hitting you the good word, let the man give you the good word. Even if that's not your Swift. But again, he gonna build that team up. Look what he did. Like you said, look what he did with Golden State. He built that team up. And no one was thinking about Klay Thompson. No one thought about Steph Curry. That was all him.
And you know what's crazy about that? He did all of that while still he was coaching in the Bay and still was pastoring in LA.
My boy,
he was still pastoring during that time.
Oh my goddamn!
Is that especially when you got a team like the Lakers, and you know the Lakers are known for the Lake Show. They ain't gonna want someone who's gonna be respectful and put them in their place. They're gonna want to be movie stars and go out to the clubs and do all that. That's the real reason.
I gotta bring my boy in. He asked for a link. When he asked for a link, Eric, it ain't finna be nice. But again, man, like I say, I mean, like me and Eric, I think we listened to a press conference about Frank Vogel and him and Russell Westbrook, and they did go to him and ask him to try to come out the bench. So Westbrook said he ain't gonna do it. But then you got the nerves to say it's the front office decision. How is it the front office position and you the head coach? You in control of who you want to play and who you not want to play. So how you gonna just say it's the front office decision whether to play this guy or not? Well, you the goddamn head coach. You the goddamn head coach, ain't you? Ain't you brought in to make those moves, to play who you want to play and play who you feel like that's gonna help the team? Or just figure out the divas of the team and send them down or send them home if they giving a problem. You at the practices every day along with the GM, but you the goddamn head coach. You in control of the rotations. You in control of who you want to play or who you not want to play. You just in control of that. But want to bring a brother, a guy, a friend of mine up in the stream. We had some great moments on the network, and we still will have some great moments. A brother, and when he asks for a link and when he come up, he always get some frustration out. Y'all already know he been frustrated at the Lakers all year, but I got a feeling he's not okay with this hire at all. But he got to go through it because he's a supporter like Twan. He got to go through it because, like I say again, it's just a mess, and the Lakers still do need some work on their roster too. It's just not LeBron James and AD, and they need a whole lot of work on that damn roster. It's just everything more than the coach. My boy Eric, SC Experience, man. How you doing, my guy Eric?
Yo, hey, first of all, happy birthday, Coach Donte, man. I wish you nothing but the best, man. And have a blessed ass year. And shout out to Twan and everybody here. Vic's here. Who else is in here? I can't see the other people.
It's Jeremy.
Oh, what's good? Well, look, this like okay, look, I'm not gonna be here for like an hour, 2 hours. Don't worry. I'm not gonna Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man. At first when we hired him yesterday, I kind of was like, okay, let's do this. But the more research I did, I realized that what the hell are we doing once again? Look. This organization, bro, LeBron's got him by the goddamn hair, bro. Let's be honest. I mean, time and time again, they even let Clutch Sports. It came out that even Clutch Sports dictated their organization moves, which is ridiculous. What in the hell? What the hell? Bro, when do you ever hear that? And then the fact that, and you remember this,
I remember.
You remember this part right here too.
Yep, I remember it.
When Frank Vogel had to go to the organization for a coaching move to bench Westbrook. What? Bro, look, I'm not
gonna. What happens when your GM's a freaking an agent? That's the biggest problem. Your GM's an agent.
And I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. Maybe I'm being a little biased, but the playoffs don't feel the same without the Lakers, bro. And I'm not gonna go through another year without them not
That's
making
fine.
it. So these guys better make the moves. They better make the right moves, and LeBron better, sucker up his ego, and Westbrook too. I heard there's a trade rumor. I don't know if that's guaranteed though, but there's trades going around with the Nets. I don't know what's going on there, but whatever it is, I said this before, and maybe I'm just being too over dramatic, but I would personally trade some people to get some assets because, as you know, we don't got a first round pick till 2056. So it's fine. So
Something like
and,
that.
and we need some young talent, man. So that's all I gotta say, bro. They gotta grow a pair. The organization needs to grow a pair. And Jeannie Buss already came out and said she's frustrated. Well, if you're frustrated, start making something, dude. Say something to Rob Pelinka and shit. That's all I gotta say, man. Thank you, bro.
If Jeannie Buss is
2056.
frustrated,
Damn, I'll be dead. I'll be dead by then. 2056.
Yo, the Lakers about to spend a first round pick on Bronny.
If Jeannie Buss is frustrated, you can call me.
Twan.
You can call me. I'll handle all those frustrations.
Oh man.
Look, okay, Donte, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
I got a message. Speaking of,
back in right.
No. Speaking of humbling yourselves, Denver Nuggets fans, you need to humble yourselves. We are not getting Kevin Durant. It is not happening. Stop with it. Stop with it. It's not happening. No, ain't no way in hell the Nets are accepting that contract when Michael Porter Jr. is back in the way it is. It's not happening. It's not going to happen. You are not trading Murray. You are not trading Jokic. You damn sure ain't trading Jokic. I know that's not going to happen. So it's not happening. Stop. Humble yourselves. We're not getting KD. It's not happening.
All right, y'all heard my boy's frustration, man. I'm about to go and get up out of here and end it, man. Been a great almost 3 hours of birthday streaming and talking basketball and football, man. So Vic 3, man, my God, tell the people where they can follow you at, man.
Listen, let me just say happy birthday, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, man, you're one of the kindest, one of the hardest working guys out here. And I think for you, man, you see me, you talk to me and when things are going down personally, we talk, we offend, like we say. So, happy birthday to you, man. I wish you massive amounts of health, success, you know what I mean? And the best for you, my guy. Thank you for having me on. Yeah, man, you can find me Twitter. I'm your host, Vic3. Check out my channel if you want to see what I'm about. It's not about me. It's about the coach. Happy birthday, Coach Donte.
Appreciate it.
That's right. Happy birthday, Coach.
What's good, Big Time?
The electrifying man is in the building. Happy birthday, man. That's
Happy
all I
birthday,
came to
Big
say.
Time.
Right?
Hey, I gotta
Big Time, I gotta work with you because I love your delivery. I love everything about you, my guy. You a Cowboys fan. It's so hard for me to say that. But it is. You don't understand how you are honestly the only man, the only Cowboys fan that I will respect your word. The only one.
I don't know who's talking. Who is that?
This is Vic 3. You don't even know me. But I always see you. I see you, man. Like I said, I respect the thing you say. You're a reasonable man. I love your content.
Appreciate you, brother. But, I ain't here to talk about that. I'm here to just wish a happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Big Time. Hey, can I ask you a question? Before you do something, I think I don't know if you got to show. But what you think about the move about Darvin Ham? Can I ask you that question? So the Lakers.
Darvin Ham is a coach that's not going to be coaching for too long. not that he's not good.
Yep.
Not that he's not good. It's just that that's really not the guy we want. Yep. So he's just going to be a transitional coach. He's going to get him to play, but it's not going to be good enough.
Yeah.
And he will, I give him maybe about 2 years. And by that time, whoever it is they really have their eye on, they'll go ahead and get him. I think he's just a transitional coach. He'll get them to the playoffs, but that ain't really who they want. Now, who that is, I just don't know quite yet. That was talk about Quinn Snyder.
Yeah, I heard a lot.
I heard about Quinn. He would have been a good fit, but I just don't think they want to put an old coach with LeBron. I think they want to go ahead and let LeBron go and get these last 1 or 2 years out, probably 2 years, and then bring a coach in, and that way they get to jail with Anthony Davis, maybe Westbrook, maybe, because we ain't gonna be able to get rid of him, and then take it from there. But they ain't want to put them, there ain't too many guys can handle LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Because he dominates the franchise. Head coach go in knowing that they got to cater to him. If they say the wrong thing, LeBron gonna go up and snitch, and then they gonna say, then LeBron gonna say get rid of him, and he'll be gone by the All-Star break. You know what I'm saying? That's just how LeBron is. So you can't go in thinking you get to implement your system the way you want to play. No, you're gonna play the one way LeBron James want to play. And if you don't fit that system, you're not gonna coach that long. So I don't. Darvin Ham, he's a good motivator from what I understand, but I just don't think he, I just don't think he's gonna be there too long. But I like him though. I do like him. But that ain't what I came here for, man. I just came to say happy birthday.
Hey, I didn't want to get your thought. I just wanted to depress you more about the Lakers and the Cowboys. I got to depress you. I know you just got out of rehab, Doug. But one more thought about the Cowboys. I know I got them going 10-7. I think they're not a bad team at all.
Why? Listen.
I don't think they're a bad team, Doug. I don't really think this team is really that bad if you look at the roster. Now go ahead, Doug. I'm gonna let you elaborate.
See, it's your birthday, and you're a little younger than I am. Okay, this is why I don't understand. This just me now. I don't do prediction shows because you said 10-7. All right, I really, if barring injury, okay. I get the Cowboys 10 to 11 games myself, barring injury. But we all know somebody gonna get hurt. Let me show you this. Now watch this, Coach. Watch this. I'm gonna put you on the spot since it's your birthday. Watch this. All right. You said 10-7, right?
Yep, I said 10-7.
What if Dak Prescott go down in the first game against Tampa Bay for the next 11 weeks? What we gonna be?
What y'all gonna be? Y'all ain't gonna win them by 4 games.
I rest my case. That's why I'm
if he get hurt, y'all ain't gonna win that about 4 games.
I mean, if you tell me I can get the Madden 22, no injuries and play, then I say, okay, I can go with it. But look, I'm fit to talk about this now on my show in a few more minutes. Watch this.
I'm about to get ready.
Tyron Smith already. He got back tightness. He done missed practice. I mean, the man walked to the mailbox, and the man back already broke. I mean, come on. See, I'm trying. It's the off season. I'm still depressed. See what I'm saying? The air started blowing, and Tyron Smith got back tightness already. I mean, come on, man. See what I'm saying? This is why I can't predict nothing. My offensive line, if you blow on them too hard, they're in the hospital. They're in the hospital. Just that quick. See what I'm saying? I can't do it, Coach. I can't. Look, man, let me go, man. Happy birthday. I'll holler at y'all later on, man. I can't do this. I'm trying to hold my peace until.
Oh my God.
I can't do it, man. I can't.
Hold your mule, Doc. Hold your mule, Doc.
I'm trying, Doc. I'm trying, man. Nice to meet you, Raider. Nice to meet you, Raider.
Blessings,
good seeing you, man. But look, Ezekiel Elliott. See, watch this. See, y'all got me doing my show already. I might as well just start it up now. Ezekiel Elliott doing videos running against the air. and they talking about he running up to 22 miles an hour. I saw this same thing last year. Soon as somebody hit him, he got a sprained MCL, PCL. He out, I mean, come on, man. I can't do it yet, man. I can't do no predictions, Coach. So I'm sorry, man. That's just me. We one hit away. Well, excuse me, as fragile as my line is, we one mailbox trip away from completely missing the playoffs. It's just this simple. Everybody on here laughing. Y'all just keep on laughing. I get it. Y'all. Okay, don't worry about it. Y'all, God bless you, Coach. God bless you, man. Many more happy birthdays to you. Everybody that's on here who I haven't met, I'll see you guys. Hopefully y'all pop on with me eventually and come on laugh at me some more. So, it's easy.
Have a good one, man.
Appreciate it, man. Have a good one, Doug. All right.
Y'all take it easy, man.
Keeping you in prayer, man. Keeping you in prayer.
Hey, man, whoever said that, I ain't gonna do too many more jokes now, y'all. All right,
man. Jeremy, man. Tell the people where they can follow you at, Jeremy. Tell them where they can follow you at, man.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Case by Case Show, on Twitter at Case by Case 21. You can also always find me on YouTube, Case by Case Sports Show. I do everything Denver but baseball because we all know Denver, Colorado is a lousy ass baseball town with a lousy ass baseball team in it. So,
all right, Raider Twan, tell the people they can get you at.
Hey, first of all, I want to say happy birthday to you. Blessings to you, man. I don't mess with too many people that ain't a Raider. You know what I'm saying? And that just shows how good of a person you are. You know what I'm saying? So blessings to you. You can find me on IG at Twan TWUAN. You can also follow me on YouTube. I have Raider Twan, which is there's a YouTube page. You can subscribe there. But also, if you're interested in fishing and outdoors, you can follow me at Yes Sir Outdoors. And we are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So Yes Sir Outdoors.
Ooh, I like fishing. I like fishing. I do like fishing. Oh, shit. He got me hooked.
All right. My boy, SC Experience, man. Tell the people where they can get you at, family.
Yo, first of all, just like Vic and just like Twan said, man, you're one of the most hardworking guys, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. There's never a time of day that since I wake up till I go to sleep, you're not doing a stream, bro. Like you're literally doing a stream practically every hour, man. I can't even do that. Hey, props to you, and once again, bro, thank you for everything you've done for me, man. You already know since we were on the network till now, bro. I learned a lot of things from you. So thanks to you, man. I'm at 1,000 and stuff, man. I give a lot of credit to you and other people like he. But hey, once again, happy birthday! And man, if you guys wanna, if you're a Lakers fan, Dodgers, USC, anything, I'm over here, man, at the S.C Experience, man, and of course the Raiders. Shout out to you, Coach Donte. Thank you for having me on, and shout out to everybody in the panel, man. Blessings to you guys, of course.
All day. Back to everybody.
Hey, man, have a good one, JC.
Man, shout out to all of y'all for coming through, man. Y'all already. I don't need no introduction. Y'all know where y'all can follow me at is on the Spotlight Sports Network. Y'all can follow me on Twitter as well at Coach Donte31, on Instagram at Coach Donte31. I am active on every social media up on there. I collab with a lot of people, so if y'all want to hit me up on Twitter and collab with me, y'all just hit me up, man. I do answer my or Instagram. I do answer my DMs right back. So again, shout out to everybody, man. This is Coach Donte from the Spotlight Sport Network. My boy Raider Twan, my boy Vic, my boy Jeremy, and my boy SC Experience. We out of here.
Peace out, y'all.
Have a good day.
I heard they want the news. Well, we got it just for you. What's your team? Who your player? Who your crew? I heard they want the news. The spotlight is on you, and if you win the hot seat, it's times 2. I heard they want the news. Come tune in to the crew, but we got the hookup just like black and blue. I heard they want the news. Spotlight Sports, what it do? Hit subscribe.